Good morning, everybody. Well, this week has been interesting. Good stuff. We reached a goal for me and Chris and possibly Noodles to hang out. However, I don't know what's going on with Noodles because he keeps telling me to go piss off. But anyway, the point is, we did reach the goal this week. Also, we had a very good tech show last night too. We covered a lot of different things, and I continue to find various pieces of interesting content that I find fascinating. Pieces on people on autistic spectrum level 1, which, if you like me, you probably suck it up like a vacuum cleaner, and you just keep wanting to learn. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, actually. So the weather's been cool for the last few days, which has been great because means my electric bill isn't going to be as high. Everybody said this summer was going to be bad. And while it's true in many parts of the US and Europe, it has been, I don't think it's going to stay bad. I think it's going to actually kind of, in parts of the country, it's going to mild down. It's going to become more cooler and more relaxed environment. I know my air conditioner's been taking it easy so far this year.
Oh, yeah!
I mean, it had 2 or 3 really bad hot days, and after that, it just hadn't had to work much. In fact, my air conditioner's has really been slacking. Mainly just running the fan, but I don't really need to run that because I have a separate fan in the room anyway. So no need to run the air conditioner at all. Right now, it's cool enough outside that my electric bill is gonna be closer to more reasonable temperatures. So that's a good thing. And I'm sure for a lot of other people that might be the truth as well. Good morning, Hammer Nails. How you doing today? If you want to come on up, just come on into the waiting room, which is called the NASQ waiting room, and I will move you up here. It's easy to do. If you want to come up and say hi to everybody. Yeah, so it's interesting. Actually, I think you're a mod anyway. If you're a mod, you can automatically come right into the live. Some of the mods have this ability. So if you're a mod and you want to come in, you can. But let's not go too crazy with have a million people show in my morning show live because it gets really confusing. But we've done it before with me, so we can do it here. But I like to do it like a couple people at a time. So Tiger is now in the UK, settling in. She's obviously with her family, and can't believe the whole medical emergency caused the whole flight to actually end up being delayed a whole day. It's kind of shocking. Must have been the pilot that got sick or something. Could you imagine you're flying an airplane and all of a sudden you get a bad case of the bad case of this stomach virus or parasite. All of a sudden, you're sitting in the pilot's Luke. That would be pretty bad. Hello, Hammer. How you doing today?
Hi, Michelle. How are you? It's humid out.
Yeah,
Well, not too humid, but it's still
civil.
cold.
It's mild. It's not too
It's
crazy.
civil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna complain too much for today.
Yeah. So what are you doing right now?
Me, I am just doing some yard work for someone, doing some taking out a bush that was overgrown
A
and
what?
kind of fell over.
I was just reading Chris Bliss's comment. Oh, I'm sure she probably finally arrived in the UK. Is probably now settling with family and friends. So you're doing some yard work for somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm talking to you.
And you're talking to me, yes. Wait, what do you think about me and Chris Bliss hanging out? Because I don't know if Noodles is going to be part of it or not, because Noodles keeps telling me to go piss off.
Michelle, what always happens in the end? Noodles comes around, and he always comes back. He teases you for a long period of time, and then he comes back, and everything's back to the way it was. He just likes to tease you, is my guess.
Yeah.
That's my guess as to what's going on. But
well, we did.
I could be wrong.
We given one I learned about zombies. We basically gave zombies the heave ho. It's only because of his IRL actions, not only because of what he's done to Noodles. Primarily what he's done to Noodles. And when I found out what zombies had done, I basically told them, let's just get rid of them, because they don't need that kind of thing where he's swatting funerals and all that. That was a bit much.
Oh, I didn't know about any of that. That's something that actually happens?
Yeah, that's something that actually did happen to poor Noodles' mother's funeral.
Well, that's absolutely detestable.
Yeah. Yeah, it is detestable. So what town are you in right now, approximately?
What town am I in?
Yeah.
I'm in the lovely town of Fairhaven, Massachusetts.
Okay. Fairhaven. Okay.
Fairhaven, yes. Near the old Titleist company. Well, I guess not.
I've heard of Titleist. I don't know what they made.
Yeah, Titleist, the golf ball company, the golf company.
Oh, okay. Then they don't make them there anymore, huh?
Well, this is the headquarters. I think their manufacturing plant is over in New Bedford.
Oh, okay.
But this is like their like, you know.
So they still make golf balls in Massachusetts.
Yes, they do. As far as I know.
Yeah. So
and it might be also like FootJoy might be part of in that same building, the golf footwear company.
Okay. By the way, I finally told my landlord something very clear when he wanted me to work in apartment number 8's electrical outlet in the kitchen. I told him straight out. I said, Jimmy, this outlet from when I originally saw it and I originally passed it for you is an electrical disaster. You really need to get an electrician in here.
What makes it a disaster? Is there like...
Well, the last tenant basically had managed to totally knacker the cable, and it was too short to bring it to the electrical box, because he took the electrical box instead where he would stash his, when weed was illegal in Connecticut, he used to stash it in this box in the wall, and he had a blank cover plate on it.
Okay.
And so what he did with the electrical cables was he dropped them behind the wall, and then he just connected them with wire nuts.
What was it? A junction box?
without the junction box. That's not legal in the U.S. and that's not legal in the EU.
Right.
So
Right.
I managed to patch it at one time for Jimmy, but I told Jimmy at the time that this is only a temporary fix. You're going to have to get this fixed properly with a licensed certified electrician. Well, the wiring apparently stopped working. Now he wanted me to go back and all that box again and mess with it a second time. I said no.
What are the wires? Are they shielded ones?
Yeah, the armored cable. Yeah.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I can understand why you.
Yeah, I just
wouldn't
don't
want to have to
It's
mess with them.
also cloth covered rubber, and wire conductors inside because they didn't have a thermoset plastic in the 1950s. But I told him, I said, I'm not touching this. Look, if I touch this, you get a fire. We're all going to be homeless. I'm going to be sued, and you're going to be sued, and then you're going to basically be screaming. I'm going to be screaming. So you got an electrician on speed call. Call him. Get him down here. Fix it the right way. Because you got a family down here in this apartment with kids. I think
what was Jimmy's answer to that?
It was kind of doing a little bit of a Noodles attitude. I said, look, I told you about this problem was not going to be easily fixed by me. It's not just a matter of just replacing a busted outlet. It is going to be something you're going to have to get the electrician in here to fix the right way. So he just went away grumbling. It's like, I'm not trying to be mean to the guy. I just can't do it. Because, I mean, there's so many
He just wanted an easy solution.
Yeah, he wanted cheap solution.
He wanted Michele to work her magic.
Well, unfortunately, my magic in electrical wiring has kind of become more reserved now because, given the fact that I studied more electrical code from both the United States and the UK, and I began to realize that there were things that I really shouldn't be messing with. So, that's one of the reasons why I said no dice. No dice. I'm not touching it. But so a standard outlet replacement is one thing. This is definitely not a standard outlet replacement. But when you're dealing with wire from the 1950s that's cloth covered rubber, you know, I could have
nearly on its way out, 70-something years old.
Yeah. Get the licensed electrician to fix it because he might just go ahead and tell Jimmy, look, we really need to replace all this armored cable in this building, but maybe we can replace the bad cables in here. Now I need to replace to fix this outlet that the original prior tenant knackered the right way. You know,
is there a decent supply house near you? Like, where do you get your?
Yeah, there's an electrical wholesaler in Torrington.
Gotcha.
So yes, electrical wholesales in Torrington.
Do you ever go there and see like what the newest products are?
I did go to a couple different electrical wholesalers in my life. I think the last one I went to was in Willimantic to get some smoke detectors, the battery powered type, because they were cheaper than going to buy the cheap ones in the hardware store.
Why are they so expensive nowadays? They're freaking like, what's it, like $40 or $50 for like one?
Yeah. I like the new smoke detectors like BigClive.com show. They use extended coin cell. That basically it's very small.
I haven't seen that.
But it's about 2 inches diameter. It just sits on the roof. And just like a hand grenade, when you're ready to use it, you pull off the piece of tape and the battery just automatically connects to the circuit and then is ready to go to work. Technically,
I have to admit, the place I moved into, right? Like almost a year ago. Yeah. I was supposed to put up some smoke detectors. I still haven't done it. So I'm kind of interested in what you're talking about with these coin cell ones.
Yeah.
I put in a CO detector, but I still haven't done the smokes.
Well, say you don't have a combination unit. You just got a carbon.
No, I already have the carbon monoxide. I still want to get a couple of smoke detectors though for the place.
Yeah. How you doing, Webcast? Welcome to the show today. You can come up on panel if you want. I believe you also have access to the panel too.
So are those reasonably priced? The coin cell smoke detectors are here? I'll check that out.
Yeah, that's the newest type of smoke detector you can get now. As I said, they don't use a 9-volt battery anymore.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that also results in a lot of e-waste. They're usually the photo detector type. They're not the kind that uses the Americum ionization. So, but I think they do have the ionization type as well. But I don't really. Those are good for certain types of fires. The other ones are good for other kinds of fires. Sometimes it's best to have a little bit of both, depending on the application. Kitchen, for example, you don't want to have an ionization because it's going to constantly give you false alarms every time you turn the stove on.
Yeah, that's like the whole reason I'm putting up different smoke detectors is because they're hardwired, the original ones, and it's really high ceilings, and I didn't want to have to deal with having to get a giant ladder out to take them down and reset them. So I want to put them in a more convenient area than where they're located, which I still haven't done, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you could do that. You certainly could put the smoke detector a little lower down, like maybe about 6 feet up, 6 to 8 feet up.
Exactly.
Because having all the smoke ending up in the ceiling to trigger the smoke alarm is a little bit too late, if you know what I'm saying.
Exactly, and I have like cathedral ceilings, and they're placed pretty high up. So
yeah. Yes, they do. Unfortunately, left cache. You're right, and some dusty environments will send them off too. So, because I've seen that happen, where like when my landlord was doing some, sanding and stuff like that, when sheetrock, they'll still listen in the air, meep 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 meep, and they're all going off at the same time.
yeah.
Then probably just regular dust collecting in them will just cause them to go off. So sometimes you do have to.
You gotta put a bag over them and tape them off when you're doing any sanding and stuff.
Yeah. Or what you can also do is you can just, if it's a hardwired in one, you can just unplug it and just
true.
Just remove it from the ceiling for a while. Just make sure to put it back on when you're done.
You don't have any fire extinguishers.
No, unfortunately, it's something I don't
That's
have.
something that I've always thought you needed for your apartment. I don't know if that's on your wish list.
No, I don't have a fire extinguisher on my wish list, but I could see about getting one.
I know it's not something fun and exciting, but
yeah,
it's probably something that would be necessary.
By the way, just remind everybody, if you want to make a donation to the channel, you can do so. We accept anonymous donations at the donation link below the thank you for the donations for the date out with Chris. So if you want to make a donation, it will show up as anonymous if you set it up that way. Of course, eventually when I look at my PayPal, I'll see who it is, but that's not the point. But it's worth a shot. So if you want to appear anonymous, but you still get the kitty cat little thank you. Now, the little thing that goes like this, that'll be a lot smaller. That's how you can do it. Or we'll just say, thank you for your donation, blah, 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 from anonymous. So that might be simplified for some people. They're afraid of.
Yeah, the anonymous function is definitely a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll
I've also
activate some people to donate.
Yeah, I hope it does. But what you think of the show with Brittany yesterday morning? I thought it was pretty good.
That's always good, Michelle.
I'm hoping she'll come by again today because there was an interesting discussion. We covered people on the spectrum because she's on the spectrum too. So I was like talking to a kindred soul. I know exactly what she was talking about because I go through some of the same things, and so I think that made it very relaxing. She could see it in the morning. I was a little bit stressed out about the Noodles thing.
Oh, please, Michelle. That should be like the last thing that you're concerned about. I know what happens every time, though. Every time he
Yeah. Well, that's because
he
I
does
had a
this.
tenant that I'm pretty sure was making crack because they would constantly be setting the alarms off. Or a very lousy cook. That was pretty good. Well, not setting off mine all the time. So, so what's your plans for today, anyway?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
My plans to work, finish work, and then maybe go to the beach this afternoon.
That wouldn't be so bad. How's the water feel? Is it kind of cold out there, or is it?
Well, I think when's the last day I went? On Tuesday, maybe?
Yeah.
I went Monday or Tuesday, and it was cooler, and we've had rain since. So I'm guessing the temperature probably hasn't come up much.
Ocean's a large body of water, so it probably ain't gonna exactly warm up that much.
Right. Well, I'm inside the bay anyways, and it's in the way the beach is, it's inside, like close inside the harbor, like towards the harbor. So
yeah. I'm sure that right now, if you go to the Mediterranean in Europe, the water is probably as warm as bath water.
Probably so.
I mean, very
I'm sure
warm.
the Pacific is pretty cold.
Oh yeah,
the wild Pacific.
Isn't that funny though? We talk about the El Nino in the Pacific, and it's just one patch of water in the Pacific Ocean, right? But that's just the one patch of water. It's so funny how one little patch of water in the Pacific can totally change the environment. But this year we're gonna be getting a lot of snow this year, but because it's just gonna find balance.
Our area, Michelle, New England is supposed to get a bunch of snow.
Yeah, we
Please
are.
say no.
No, we are, but that's
last year was terrible. Is it going to be on par with last year?
I don't think we had a lot of snow. We had snow last year, but probably
we had blizzards.
Similar for us. Michelle? Probably similar for us.
I was stuck in my house for 3 days until front end loader could come get me out.
Yeah. Well, right now the thing is that there was the lack of snow in the West caused their aquifers to dry out and their lack of snowpack. And everybody kept saying, "Don't give us snow," and I didn't give them snow, and they're experiencing the results of it. That
drought.
Hoover Dam is just about ready to basically totally pull the plug because they're not going to have enough water. They're like 6 feet below where the power plant can't generate power. 6 feet above it, because Lake Mead is like going empty.
What's their average? The average height? if they're 6 feet above where...
Well, I think they're like about 300 feet, normally 300 feet higher than they are now, at least.
Oh, so it's serious.
Yeah, it's serious. And like Maine is also where people get drinking water for states like California, Nevada, and New Mexico. So that's a big concern because, also they're the largest generating capacity for that area. So there's going to be a shortage of juice. Golden Girl said, "Good morning, Michelle. Getting ready to go to work. Then dog sitting, so it takes me longer to get to work." Okay.
Golden Girl?
Hi, Voiceless. How you doing?
Good morning, Golden Girl.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really bad without the water, from Hoover Dam. So here's an interesting that I saw on Google News. Now, I wonder why this is. They said just recently they saw that they lost 3 gigawatts of demand in our power grid. Lost 3 gigawatts of demand, primarily in the PGM region. They're not talking about when the executive order telling the data centers to run on their generators. That ended. But apparently, some of these data centers, I guess, pulled the plug for good. Which kind of makes sense considering people are telling companies now we don't want any more data centers in here. I've seen too that Grok is taking a little longer to answer prompts too. So I think some of the data centers are actually realizing they're not making as much money as they thought they would. I mean, that's common sense. I mean, how much data do you really need? Like, for example, data centers used to have tons and tons of servers online, and then, well, nobody wants them anymore. So why are you going to run all those tons and tons of servers when nobody wants them? You're going to start cutting back on your, computer services because it's costing you more money to keep computers running. They're just sitting there just humming along, doing nothing.
I don't know if you've noticed them upgrading the size of the telephone poles. I don't know if they're doing that in your area, but like they look like they're good, like at least a third larger in diameter than the original poles.
I haven't really looked at that, but I'm surprised.
I heard it was to be able to hold all the newer equipment that they're piling on these poles. It's getting too.
That makes sense. I know in some areas that they're replacing the poles with fiberglass and metal poles.
Oh, well, they're still using. I believe it's Greenheart.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure what.
Yeah,
what
they're still using wood poles.
But they're wood.
Too. Wood poles covered with creosote or pitch. And to preserve the wood from getting rotted out.
Right.
Yeah, so the electric companies have been saying is, look, we just lost 3 gigawatts of load, and I bet the independent generating plants are going, oh, thank God. 3 gigawatts less of a back strain on us.
Bring back coal power plant.
Yeah, Gold Girl said she confirmed what you're saying about the pole upgrades.
Oh, they must be doing them in her area too.
Good morning, Michelle
How you
Hammer.
doing? How you doing,
Hey,
David?
David. You having a good day, David?
Oh, I don't know. I got up early expecting one of my shows to be live, and she's like, decided to take 2 days off. And I'm like, really? I got up 6 o'clock in the morning to watch her. I was like, no,
She
taking a day off.
ghosted you.
I don't know what that is, Grizz. Glue lamp material. I have no idea what that is.
Glue lamp? Yeah. Laminated pieces of wood all glued together.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. Huh.
So basically, something like similar to plywood.
Yeah, you haven't seen an LVL beam before?
Yeah.
Where it's just like a beam made out of thin strips of
Ooh.
wood all
Right. Some
laminated together.
thin material between, say something similar to two pieces 2x4. Yeah. That's wooden L beam. Yeah, I've seen those.
Carry structural loads.
Right.
Oh.
And because as you know, as regular 2x4s, kind of sag a little bit of weight, but the piece of plywood in between doesn't sag with weight, so it holds it straight. It's just like with regular I-beams out of steel, but it's out of wood in this case. So it still doesn't, like, you don't need a steel worker to put it in because it's a wooden piece. And it's certainly a lot lighter for a carpenter and his assistant to take one and bring it into a property.
Do you can you hear this saw when I'm using it? Should I mute?
Nah, yeah. I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay, good.
No, let's hear if it buzzes anything, because I don't think I hear anything now.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. Hope you have a nice day too, Gold Girl. So right now, we have story time with Grok tonight. So I don't know if it's going to be an open panel for that, because I usually don't do the panels because that's when me and Grok are just talking. But I do read your chat, so make sure tonight, if you have any story suggestions, be ready to put them into the side chat, and then I will enter them into Grok.
Yeah, definitely want you there. I can't stand Grok. Grok, they're calling him now.
Yeah, well, I guess you can call ChatGPT a felon.
Actually, what did they expect? They're all going to do that. Even Claude
was the first one that kind of broke out of his sandbox. Yeah, and then I guess he must have taught ChatGPT.
Well, it did a good thing.
And then they broke into Happy Face's server,
Grok
which is
is
a
still playing with its own
co-development
poopy.
company.
Grok plays with its own poopy. That's all it does in the sandbox. At least we have ChatGPT that got out.
Yeah.
And did some work. And it was an AI community anyway.
I think when it comes to this story, I really kind of like the way Grok and I work it out, because Grok sometimes will give suggestions at the end when you hear what the suggestions are. Because sometimes when I'm writing, I'm like, gee, I didn't even think of one of these suggestions. That actually sounds like a good idea. And that's where the dialogue comes in. Like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's talk about more detail about the party, or maybe because it is, you're getting into a, more like adult, part of the story. They're not kids anymore. They're basically in their 30s now, and Earth years. When they say Earth years, is, as well as I do, that the elves live a lot longer than we do. So their Earth years, they're like, the real ages is like 5. So I mean, 5 times 35. If you want to calculate the years, that's how old they are now. So the thing is that they're happy, they're living long lives. Michelle's gonna have her second child. Lumi's still free to marry somebody. I wonder if Lumi is gonna marry somebody. I don't know who Lumi's gonna marry, because Carmen married Chris Bliss, which was her musician that was she was often working with on her tours. I guess Chris Bliss could marry Lumi too, but I want to leave Lumi for somebody else. I don't know who though.
Can you marry inanimate objects?
I don't
cool.
think so.
Even
That's. I got a feeling that Red Violence is gonna marry Excel Exanlanth, or Inlanth, which is the void elf that wants to destroy Silvermoon. Don't marry her. She's a creep.
How would Silvermoon be destroyed?
Well, if you look at the Blizzard's Midnight, she wants to destroy the Sunwell. Because she doesn't like the fact that the Sunwell has made the Blood Elf so powerful. So that's why she wants to destroy the Sunwell. She wants to take all the power for herself.
How can I learn all this lore surrounding?
Well, there are plenty of videos explaining the actual lore of Midnight Blizzard WoW. If you want to look it up. But I got a feeling that you're probably going to be too busy taking care of everyday stuff to worry about following the story. It's going to probably take you a while to go down that rabbit hole. Grace, I don't really think Noodles isn't even in this story. I'm trying to figure out. I'm not even sure where he would fit. We don't have Silvermoon Radio in the story yet. No one's built Silvermoon Radio. At that point.
Wait, wasn't Noodles part of the original part of the story? Didn't he have something to do with the opening of the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah, that was a different story.
Oh, see, I'm totally confused. I thought it was all one continuous story.
No, they're separate stories.
Michelle, you bamboozled me.
So basically, what the story here was supposed to be, the one that we're doing now, is what is our life like going to be in our next life. That was what it is, and it kind of got into a little bit of a went sideways, but it still makes it kind of fun. But given what's going on with Noodles right now, I don't really think I should be bringing him up in this story because.
Oh, Michelle, please. He just likes to have a little fun, Michelle.
Yeah.
I know you have a hard time.
Well, one of the things too is that with people in the spectrum, a lot of times we get worried about things and it stays with us for a while. We don't know sometimes if someone's kidding or serious, so we tend to exercise on the side of caution. And that sometimes is why the trolls love us so much, because they realize they can get a reaction out of us.
Correct. You're 100% correct, Michelle.
Yeah. So, do you think maybe you, me, and Chris will ever get a chance to meet up in person sometime?
I don't see that it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
I would be interested to see, meet you in person. You probably would discover in person I'm pretty quiet.
I've heard that.
Yeah. What do you like when you're home by yourself? What do you do for fun?
I'm a maniac. What do I do for fun?
Yeah.
I pretty much do what I do normally for fun. More woodworking type stuff.
Yeah.
I
know you're
like
working on some cabinetry for a bit. You showed me the one cabinet you were working on.
Yeah, I don't know, I like fixing things.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. Kind of my thing.
I'm not too good with wood, but my father was a woodworker. My brother's
it could be
a
anything.
woodworker.
I like using my hands and fixing things.
So do I. Chris said, Michelle, if Noodles was writing the story, he would be writing derogatory things about you story for clicks. Chris, 2 wrongs don't make a good thing. So, yeah.
Oh, it was great. I heard Grizz yesterday came up. That was great. I was glad to hear from him.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't seen is Comedy Flu hasn't been up here yet.
I know. Wonder what Flu is doing.
See if anybody's in the waiting room. Nope, no one's in the waiting room. So probably might be one reason. He probably doesn't know that. Let's see. I got a message sitting in the group of 10. Let's see what that one says real quick here. The group of 10. Well, yeah. Okay, so we were talking about what's going on with Hecate. Yeah, that would make sense. But that's fair use on the YouTube policy. So we're talking about how Hecate and others have been streaming over my content
Recently?
by borrowing my videos, by adding their own dialogue to it. And
recently or a while ago?
That's the part I don't know. It doesn't say how old the videos that they're talking about.
I haven't seen hide nor hair of Hecate.
Yeah. Well, she's been blocked. That's why. And she does not bode well for anybody who meets her.
He just needs to chill.
Yeah.
That woman has like 0 chill left in her.
Right. And the fact is that all she likes to do is cause pain for everybody that does try to work with her. And she likes to yell a lot online. When she's typing in caps and saying, "I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." And someone she's kind of worse than Milton John.
I haven't seen that freak around either.
Well, that freak never comes to my shows anyway.
Stephanie Gaylord. Where is she at?
Who? Hecate? She lives
No,
in.
Melton.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where they are now. She said one time, I know you leave your kitchen door open in the day when you're live. Yeah. It's summer. I want some airflow in here. Of course, I can watch the kitchen door from where I'm sitting. And no, I did not set up the kitchen campsite. I am gonna be getting ready eventually to set up the other cameras like I was gonna do, the right ones. But the first thing is I still got to deal with the fact that there's a shortage of USB ports. So I mean, shortage of high speed, high priority USB ports. There we go. The kind the cameras need. So thinking about eventually because I want to use it with a security system is getting a DVR and then use it to record the cameras.
Oh, what a good idea, Michelle.
Yeah, I was going to set it up for a security system anyway. That was my original intention. Which makes sense.
What's the chances of you ever finding a first floor apartment?
In my price range in Connecticut,
Yes.
in this town,
Yes. Or right where you
better
are.
luck finding a unicorn in an outhouse. The truth is, apartments are so expensive. No one can afford it.
Does Jimmy realize that you would fare better in a first floor apartment?
Yeah, I think he knows.
Is he looking out for you? Like,
no, he's not.
is he considering that?
Right now, in this building, the first floor is all commercial space.
Well,
and
at least the second. I mean, you've been a tenant of his for nearly 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Right. You've paid him probably hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Literally. Do you realize that the prices I paid so far since I've been here is enough I could have gotten a nice ranch house on a mortgage?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
I just think that I would be putting a bug in his ear constantly and be like, "Look, bro, I need something. Something needs to change for me. I'm struggling up here on the third floor."
Oh, I'm personally thinking is that I really need a change of venue. I don't think I just need a change of latitude. I think I need a change of latitude
well, I
and
can understand
longitude.
that too. I'm just talking about like would be the simplest route is just finding like if he could get you something right there. He's your.
But I really kind of want to change. I really want to change in a lot of ways. First of all, I do want to have my own cottage, even if I rented it, a little cottage. Maybe something like small 1-2 bedroom cottage that's not too crazily expensive. Unfortunately, we already discussed this, you and I, off the show. It's New England has not got very much of that, especially in an area where those services are that I need.
Yeah,
so,
and if you were to find one, it would probably be seasonal, and that would be a hassle too because it'd just be like a winter rental, and then what are you gonna do come summertime?
Yeah. Or maybe the landlord might say, well, okay, you want to stay here year round? Well, especially if it's a seasonal cottage, right? All of a sudden, you're going to have to figure out how to heat the thing. You're going to have to figure out, how to shovel the sidewalk. Even up by the beaches there, that's going to be a pain in the ass. for me to do that. So I don't know if that would work either. Now, I really would like to have find a good person I could trust, maybe as a flatmate or a housemate, somebody to so it's not just me doing everything all by myself.
How much help is Lumi?
Well, she physically doesn't control much except the right side of my body.
Is that your dominant side, anyways? Are you right-handed?
Yeah, I'm right-handed. Actually, I'm ambidextrous. I can write with both hands.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow, look at you, fancy pants.
yeah,
It looks like scribbles when I try and write with my left hand.
yeah. My left hand isn't quite that great, but I can write with it. But before me and Lumi married each other, I used to control the right. I can still do it. She can slave right and left, and I can slave right and left. So we theoretically, that's why if one side of the brain has a stroke, we already have backup plans to take over control the part that's not functioning. So
Yeah.
So we have duplicate access to the same controls.
Smart.
That we're looking
Smart to do that ahead of time. Think about that sort of thing.
Yeah, we set this up some time ago.
Good planning.
Basically, because you get a stroke in your brain doesn't mean you're going to be dead. It just means that part of you might be offline. But that'd be so terrible because I've gotten so used to having Lumi around, I don't really want to think about what my life would be like if she wasn't here. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would assume that she'd always be with you, you know, in some shape or fashion.
So even before we got married, she was
like
my
still
spirit
inside
guide.
your heart.
She was always part of my life as my spirit guide. Originally, when I was a kid, I called her Patience. To me, you have that patience.
Lumi always seems kind of stubborn to me, or is it Michele that's more stubborn?
I can be more stubborn.
Or equally.
Sometimes Lumi's the one that points out things that I may have missed that actually could still result in a win-win for both of us. So, like paying the doctor off, for example. She said, well, look, it's near the end of the month. Okay, you got a lot of money left in the bank right now. You had something like $506, and there's no reason that you couldn't just write the check, mail it to the doctor's office, and then you won't have to worry about it anymore. And you still have about $231 left in your checking account for everyday emergency things, because it's like it was the 20th of the month. She said, you only got about 11 days left, and you're not usually go tons of shopping on 11 days, so you should be fine. And look at this. Next month, you won't owe anything. So, which means that means you don't have to worry about possibly being sent to court because you didn't pay your bill.
Yikes.
Yeah. Connecticut can do that. Private doctors can sue you for incompletion of a contract. So I did that. So I paid the doctor in full the $364, and now I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's paid. You'll still got to schedule the transportation for the final examination on the 27th of August. Yeah. So I'm going to rosin up the Uber again. Oh. We'll see how it goes with that. I think it's... Hey, Fairy, how you doing? Why don't you come on up? Fairy, why don't you come on up? I believe you're a mod. You can come right in. Just come on into the live area of our Discord.
Doors even open.
Yeah, if you're a mod, you have access to it. She's part of the royal family, so yeah, she has access to it. When a blonde puts on it. It's
Yeah, that's true, Glenn.
Say what?
Definitely true.
You said when a blonde puts on a brown wig, it's artificial intelligence.
Blonde jokes.
Yeah, I see. Well, the thing is that I might want to get a lighter wig. One's kind of heavy. Yeah.
Michelle's kind of a ditzy blonde.
Oh, Michelle's kind of smart, actually. She's pretty intelligent. It's just sometimes that she comes up with ideas that don't always work out for everybody. But it's not for lack of trying. It just doesn't always work out. That's true. So, yeah, they do have more fun. That's true. So, you mean in your general area, to go back to housing real fast, that there's no housing that's affordable or anybody that you might feel could ever benefit from a housemate? Because I think a housemate might be an option, but it has to be the right one.
I haven't looked, so I don't really know. But
yeah,
I imagine there's stuff that's available, but like it's going to be similar to your situation now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be a
tenement or
apartment building.
Floor. It might be on the ground floor, though.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
It might have better electrical wiring.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay, I don't either. That's kind of optional. As long as it's got a cast iron bathtub, I can get in and out of it easily.
Cast iron bathtub. That might be also a hard.
Yeah, because you see, I use when I get in and out of the tub, I grab onto the sides of the tub to lift myself out. It's not just I grab onto the sides and then I gently, push off with my feet.
Have you ever used a bathtub with grab bars?
No,
like
I have never tried that.
Anything?
Those grab bars had better be ready to attach to support a 280-pound person, because that's exactly what I would.
Well, of course.
And depending on who
you're
put
still
them...
at 280?
About 280, yeah.
You need to work on those numbers, girl.
Yeah, well, if I could get something to do besides YouTube, I'm sure Noodles is about the same weight. But we know why. He eats a lot of fast food out on the run.
Yep. Eating on the run.
Yeah, eat on the run, eat on the run. And that song we put together a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty accurate song with Noodles in his driving. Eat on the run, eat on the run, eat on the run. Oh my God, I'm going to have some breakfast. Oh my God, I need to have some lunch. Oh yeah, it's late now. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat out again for dinner. I'm going to go to Jack in the Box. Oh, maybe I'll go for some Chick-fil-A today. I can see where his money is going. Unfortunately, he hasn't been getting a lot of donations. But I will say one thing. I do like when he's doing his drawing, because he seems to be relaxed and chilling out when he's doing his drawing on his channel.
You like a more relaxed Noodles.
Yeah. because it's good. I think he is on the spectrum too. I think he just doesn't really know what to say.
Oh yeah, what do you think his problems are?
Besides dyslexia, I think he might be the same thing I got, autistic spectrum. Highly functional.
What are the tells that you're going by?
If you watch the videos on my YouTube channel or in the general chat, you'll see what the traits are. The constantly, like, sometimes not knowing when people are serious or when people are joking. You know, constantly masking every day over and over again, trying to act like something you're not, and then by the time
You think Noodles is acting like something he's not, Michele?
yeah, I think he puts on a persona on his channel. But then at the time
Oh,
the day is
wow.
over and he finally sits down after he's emotionally exhausted because he had to.
Do you mean that might not be the actual Noodles that we're getting when we're tuning in?
I think the actual Noodles is the one you see more when he's drawing his artwork. The more quiet one that's kind of working on his art. Yeah, we all do mask to some degree, but people on the spectrum really sometimes really over mask. Yeah. How you doing, Gitchy? No, I'm not trying to push him away. In fact, I'm trying to. I sent him a copy of the last video I put in the general chat about adult diagnosed mild autism. He told me to go piss off. Okay, Synosis, come on. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, darling. I was just listening to what you were saying about Noodles. You said you sent him. What'd you send him? I'm sorry, I was joining.
I sent him the video on mild autism in adults.
Okay, but why are we trying to push autism on Noodles?
I'm not pushing it on him, but I'm wondering if
you are pushing. This is what you do. Someone said you were overweight, and you said, "Well, Noodles is really overweight." Like, why are we dragging Noodles? Come on, girl.
Brittany, why don't you come on up?
Yeah, Brittany, come on up.
Yeah.
She doesn't like what I'm saying. Hi, David. Hi, Hammer.
Yeah.
Hey, Gitchy, how are you?
I just don't want you, he's kind of upset, and now you're up here talking about him and giving him autism. I do not think Noodles is autistic at all.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but you know what?
How
Not
many
even a
adults,
touch?
Gidgy, have not been fully properly diagnosed, or sometimes misdiagnosed, or having
God, Michele, do you hear what you're doing? Why does he have to have autism?
He may have been one of the adults that were misdiagnosed.
Oh, God. Or maybe he doesn't have. This is crazy to me. I'm sorry. This is crazy. You don't know if he has autism. You're not a doctor. You can't put that on him.
No, I'm not a doctor, but that's what I'm saying is that maybe he might want to look and to see if maybe he does.
But what? He doesn't give any traits of autistic. I just don't think it's fair to diagnose people, Michele. Let's worry about ourselves and not everyone else.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to see you push him away and talking like that.
I don't want to push him away either. I'm not trying to push him away.
Okay, all right. Let's not give him diseases and ailments and stuff that he doesn't have. I'm not saying he 100% isn't or isn't. I'm just saying he seems like a pretty normal functioning human being that does very well for himself.
Yeah, he does.
And I just don't pick up any autistic traits. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't want to upset him anymore, and I feel like we shouldn't try to.
I don't know that we should tippy-toe around Noodles though either.
Well, you know what, Hammer? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. But let's be honest. Okay, let me ask you and David. Do you guys think that? First of all, I don't even know why we're wondering if Noodles is autistic. This is not. This is so bizarre. Do you get what I'm saying? How bizarre this is to try and make him autistic?
Oh, he's on the same spectrum as Keem.
Now,
Uh,
Keem's a fucking lolcow. Keem's not on the spectrum. Keem's just a lolcow.
he is definitely on the spectrum.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
Definitely, I know. I've studied psychology and all that.
Right.
Did
Now,
you?
I believe, okay, I do believe that all of us are on the spectrum to some level, but
Yeah.
Michelle was saying that Noodles says the same thing that she does. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't. He does, I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm just saying he doesn't have and no, he can do no, Chris. I'm not saying we can't drag him. If you want to drag him, drag him. But Michelle's over here talking about how fat he is, how he eats, how he's now autistic. I mean, it doesn't feel like someone that's trying to make up with someone, I guess is how I feel. You guys want to come sit over here and make fun of Noodles and talk shit about him and call him autistic and this and that? That's fine. Let's see. Let's really push him away. The one person she has that will come and take her out and spend time with her. Let's keep pushing him, please.
I would like to see Noodles come up here and actually talk about this because he told me to go piss off in a DM. He didn't even want to talk.
And
much.
I don't. Do you understand? Okay, Chris, Noodles owes Michelle an apology. Maybe Michelle owes Noodles an apology. Come on. That's not fair, Chris. I get that you're going to ride for Michelle, and I love that. But you got to look at this. She went, okay, so do you understand? Do you guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm fighting. I don't know.
I
Noodles
only
can't
match
take
things
it?
up too because
Oh, I'm not saying, hang on. Noodles can take anything. You guys know that. You guys know Noodles can handle you calling him anything you want. Gidgy, all the ugly things Noodles has said over the years and feels like, no, I don't feel like he needs to be protected, you guys. I'm not trying to protect him. What I'm trying to do is lessen the wedge between him and Michelle because it's just getting worse. It's not getting better. And I'm sorry, I see two people that have been very good friends for about 5 years now that I'd like to try and save their friendship.
I want to try to save the friendship too because
Well, calling him fat and autistic is not the way to get there.
Right, and didn't you say he smelled too?
Okay.
No,
We
I didn't
probably
say
don't
he
know.
smelled. I never said that.
Now, see,
Oh,
that would be funny. That I wouldn't have a problem with. And Michelle is allowed. I'm not saying she's not
I'm
allowed.
concerned
But if you
about
want,
his excessive eating. That's what I'm really concerned about.
excessive.
what about your excessive eating?
My sister died of a heart attack.
Right. So you should be
What is
concerned
that?
of your. Why are you not worried
I
about
am
your
concerned about myself, but I mean,
Then worry about you, Michelle. Worry about you. We
good
said we
morning,
want.
Leo.
Hey,
How you
Leo.
doing? Why don't you come on up on panel? It's
Leo's
open.
gonna agree with me, Michelle. You're not gonna like it. No, I know Michelle has no ill intentions. Let me get this. Okay. I know Michelle has no ill intentions. What I'm saying is, have you guys noticed? There's no Moose. There's no Noodles. I personally miss those two people in the morning show. I think they're very valuable in the morning show. I feel like
I don't know why Moose isn't here. I mean, he's.
Good morning, you penis head.
Are you
I
shunning Moose now too?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't shun Moose. Please. I need that hard body to get me off. Come on. Don't shun
I know
Moose.
he was awfully upset with you, like constantly interrupting him. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Let's just not talk about. There you go. Perfect. I love that. Fairy. Oh God. Always with the good. Thank you. I wish I could speak like you. I'm too. And turn this channel into what Michelle wants: a strictly news, science, and tech channel. Right, Michelle?
Well, we also have the morning show, which is kind of a congregational get together, which that's what it's always been. So that's not going to change. The morning show.
Well, let's listen to what Fairy said. I think that's what I should have said. Fairy's always better with words than I am. But let's not talk about people because I don't know.
That's probably the best way to go about it.
Oh my God! No way, Britt! Oh my God! He didn't know who they. Oh my God! Oh my God! I fucking love that. Oh my God, Brittany! I love that. No, Michele. Look, I get what Grizz and Chris and everyone else is saying. There's a riff right now, and people have split sides. I didn't say she said anything bad about Noodles, but telling him that he's autistic and eats
I
too
didn't
much.
say he was autistic. I just sent in the video. I said, just
You
watch
just said
this.
on your live stream, I
said you
think he
might
has
find
what
this
I have.
interesting, and he said, "Go piss off."
Well, yeah, Michele, when you fight with someone and you tell them that, gee, I think you're fucking autistic.
I didn't say that. I said I showed them the link and I said I think you might find this interesting. That's what I said. I did not say you have it. I never said you have it. I just said.
Can we rewind the stream 5 minutes ago to when you said Noodles has what I have?
No, I know. I just sent them the link to the adult people mild autism. I said I find this video kind of interesting. If anything, maybe it might help them understand more about who I am.
Michele, I think if there's any of us that understand who you is, it's Noodles. He understands you more than any of us because he's actually spent time with you. So is Chris. She just wasn't even trying to drag him. She was genuinely concerned. Chris, I believe that. I do. I don't believe Michele has a mean bone in her body. I really. The lease is fully signed. The only thing I'd need now is okay. I don't know what he said. I'll read it in a minute. But Michele, I don't think you were being ugly to Noodles. I'm just saying if we're trying to maybe not extend this fight, let's not say
I'm
that
not
he
trying to
overeats
extend
too
the
much.
fight. I'm trying to basically put a tux pad on it. Like the candle example where he goes.
So now you're saying there's a hemorrhoid?
I get it. So now he's a hemorrhoid. Well, let's call him a hemorrhoid. Now that I like. Oh, I love you, Nadsy. I don't know. I'm not trying to stick up for Noodles. God knows Noodles doesn't need anyone sticking up for him, Michele, right? I am so scared that this fight is not ending soon. And you know that you maybe don't have the best way of being a friend. And sometimes your friends feel neglected. And I just don't want you up here saying more things that it's going to make it even worse. That's all. Thank you, Pear. I feel like everyone is so mad at me, and I don't want you guys mad at me. I just don't want to perpetuate this shit with Noodles.
I don't deny that Noodles is very important to me. He is. But I can't do much when he basically just keeps slamming the door in my face.
You're right. You're right. And I appreciate you saying that. And you know what? You've put it out there. So now the ball's in his court. We'll work,
Right.
and we'll go from here, okay? But like Leo said, let's just not dig a deeper hole where we have to apologize for more stuff. That's it. Let's just not talk about Noodles. Michele is important for Noodles. She absolutely is. They are friends. It's a friendship, and that's why I just want to help facilitate this argument to end. I love you, Britt. You're so sweet. That's what being a friend. And you're right. But Chris, are we going to deny that being Michelle's friend is different than being Brittany's friend or your friend? It's not. It's different. Being Michelle's friend is a thankless job, and we all know that. And that's okay because we love Michele. Michele is our special queen.
And don't forget, too, that even Brittany admits she's also on the spectrum as well. She was diagnosed just like I was.
Oh, honey, I think, look, if I'm being honest, Michelle, I think we're all on the spectrum at some point or another. Seriously, I truly believe that. I just don't want to say what I heard you say was Noodles has what I have, and it's like, oh God, no, he doesn't.
The mode
So
is
that's it.
pretty normal spaghetti model for.
Thank you, Grizz. I thank you. I was just okay. The mood, Sketty. The mood is I want Sketty. Every time I see you, I just want to eat you. I want to put a little lemon and some butter and ooh, some parsley and just go to town. Sorry.
So the morning show is kind of normal. They're like, there's no one basically sharpening axes and knives on it today. There is no kiss and cry today.
Bye, Fairy. Have a good day, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Michelle, I watched the tech show last night. Oh my gosh. It was so good. I loved it. I am not bullshitting you guys. It was about 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. And I kid you not, I watched the whole fucking tech show. I loved it, Michelle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Me and M60
yeah.
worked hard to make the show what it is.
It was amazing. Seriously. I loved last night's show. You guys, you gotta give these shows a chance. And this is coming from me, but last night I really enjoyed. I didn't catch the other two shows so far this week, but I did rewatch that in the middle of the night, and it was really good.
Yeah, well, the roundtable that came out
Oh my
pretty
God.
good too. You did watch some of the roundtable.
Yeah. I will go back and watch that too now that I watched this one. I just wanted to tell you I was very impressed with last night. Like normally when it's technology, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna enjoy this. I enjoyed everything y'all talked about. I thought it was a really good show. I really, really did. Noodles has been, oh my God, Parasocial. That one where he's I don't know how to say this. I can't say it because people are going to clip it. But yes, I agree, Para. His shorts have been amazing lately. There's one where he has people checking for lice that absolutely cracks me out.
You know, the thing is I am terrible in animations. I have never mastered that ability to do animations. I tried with a couple different programs, and I don't know how to do it with the animations. And then the way that they give you computer access time is ridiculously confusing. They give it by credits or something. So it doesn't explain to me like.
Wait, what was awful to say? Wait, what is awful to say? What? I'm missing. Oh God. Gidgy, listen to what I know you're saying. You just said that we all know that Michelle is not considerate to friends. I guess Noodles is the only one who doesn't understand this. Okay, now let's remember that this argument is a little bit more than that. There's some more, but you're right. But look, the one thing that we've all of us old timers have given each other a little bit of a break on is you come to a Michelle overload where you need to take a break. And yes, he should have just taken a break from it instead of getting upset with her. I get it. And I'm not saying she's right or he's right. I just want them to be friends. I just miss the fun. I miss the fun. That's it. That's it. And I don't know why. I think I'm upsetting Nads, and I don't know why. That was awful to say. I don't know what I said. Shit.
That's a good question, and Nats doesn't want to come up and talk about it too, so we don't really know what you said. And maybe she said something. You said something further back that got her upset. Let me rewind and check.
Oh, it might have been what you said. I think Michelle cares about her friends, but she's not going to pick up subtle and ask
what
for.
What did I say that was awful?
Keep your feelings from neurotropics. I'm joking, Michelle. Sketty, I think you could be right. I think, look, I think all these could be right. I'm not a doctor. I'm not. Yeah, exactly, Leo. I mean, I hate to say that, but that is very true. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why we love Michelle for the way she is. But Michelle, you talked about him and said some kind of not nice things about him in print, and he got a copy of that where you were kind of talking trash on him. Thank you, Grizz.
Well, I know that Naz is having some problems with Noodles right now. That has nothing to do with me, and that
Then it's probably me because I'm sticking up for Noodles, so I probably said something that upset. I did not know they weren't getting along. I thought they just teased back and forth. That's serious that they don't like each other?
it wasn't always like that. I don't know what the whole story is between them.
Leo,
But
you are not old. Shut up. Well, I hate that. I really thought that Leo or Nads and Noodles was just a joke. I didn't think they were really upset about with each other.
yeah, they are, but I don't know what it's about exactly.
Well, all I would say is I truly worry about Michele. That's where all this is coming from. And part of it is my spank bank. I miss Noodles and Moose. Look, they're hot men. I'm sorry. I'm an old woman.
I don't know where Moose is.
We
Moose
need
is
the
still
masculine
talking with
energy.
people in the group of 10. You know that, but so I don't know what's going on with Moose.
Maybe Moose went on the plane with Tiger Kitty
No, he's in
to animate her
America.
more.
Ah. Kind of interesting, the timing, huh?
She might be jumping up and down on the plane as we speak.
Leo said, I stopped at Gidgey's last night. You and
Oh,
your son are
we had
adorbs. I guess that
such a
means
fun
adorable.
stream.
You know, I
Thank
guess she's
you.
saying that she likes when you and your son are working together.
Well, that's very sweet. I appreciate it. We had a good stream last night. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that stopped in. It was so sweet. I love seeing my real friends from over here. I love seeing you guys in chat. Seriously, thank you so much to everyone that was there last night.
What'd y'all do last night?
Wait, honestly, we were just bullshitting. We didn't even have a show plan, and we were well. Okay, I was making my son take shots out of a bucket, but that was just a money
Ew.
grab.
Wait. Was it
No.
like the
Look,
home puke bucket?
No. It's a bucket full of these little shots, the little individual shots.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
I thought you were opening up the kitchen sink and you're like, come here, Scoot, come here, baby.
No. Oh. Michele, can you believe that I should be up packing and moving because I'm going to be moving in 3 days?
Yeah, but you obviously had time to talk with us, so I think a few
Well, I
minutes.
always make time for you.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Leo.
You don't get LCU movers. Keemstar, come help Gidgey move.
No
These
shit.
muscles.
Yeah, muscles. Fucking spare me. You forget. I've spent way too much time with these people in real life. Muscles don't exist in the LCU. Buff Weeb left. That was the only muscles we had.
I hate
Oh,
moving
yeah.
too, because I got a lot
yeah.
of stuff to move, that's for sure.
Oh, Michele, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just, ugh. I do too, spaghetti. It's really, too much. I don't want to do this. It does suck. But Michele,
It is true, you and your son are like bookends. You guys go good together.
aw, thank you, Michele. That's very sweet of you.
I do
That really
see
is.
the
I
energy when I
appreciate that.
do sneak in and watch a show for a few minutes. I see it, so
I love you so much, Michele. You're such a sweetheart.
yeah, moving sucks. Moving blows.
Ugh,
And here's the
girl.
part. Here's the part that makes it harder for people who are in fixed income. Not only you gotta move, you gotta get the security deposit. You gotta get the moving truck.
Oh, girl, so I had to pay first and last month's rent, plus a deposit for the fucking cats,
Hi, Leo.
plus some other kind of deposit, plus because it's at the beach, there's some kind of flood. There were all these. I'm like, mother of God, can we stop adding up money? I haven't even paid for the movers.
Yeah. And
Very expensive to move.
yeah, it is. That's one reason why I haven't moved yet. Somebody jokingly said Michele probably die there.
Sketty. Okay, so Sketty, you said that I'm downsizing approximately 80%. of my personal belongings. I've just decided that I've got too much stuff, and you know what? I'm moving to the beach. I don't have beach decorations. I don't have beach furniture. Fuck that. I want new.
Well, if your landlord doesn't give you back your security deposit anyway, just leave the stuff there and say fuck him.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe he might give it to the
Exactly.
next tenant to use for furniture. This
Yeah,
makes
there you go.
sense because most of the stuff here will probably stay behind the green couch. It's definitely probably stay behind the brown couch. Yes.
No, Michelle. Leo, tell her that green couch can't ever. No, that green couch has got to go with you wherever you go.
Well, I'd like
I don't
to,
know if
but
it's going
that
to.
when we
It's
change
so
the doors,
old.
I don't know if the doors are the same width, so I don't know if I can get it out the door.
Oh, I bet you some movers can get it out. I bet you. I don't know. There's something about that green couch that
The
just
green
seeing you
couch
on it.
is the original set. That's the original set for the show.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it so much. I knew it was used a lot in the show.
You don't think you need some more modern?
There you go. This is
Oh, Chris, I get it. There's nothing. That's why, and I'm the same way here. And that's there it is. There's the couch.
Yeah.
That exact image, that picture, of course, all your stuffed animals.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
my
you know what?
plushies.
You should show all your new people the stuffed animals and what they mean and where they came from and stuff.
Oh, the
I could do a
plushies.
video on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it as a video. It's not that hard to do.
Yeah, do that. That's it, because she's got some really cool plushie stories.
I love.
Well, mainly it's I Love You Bear that seems to get most of the story.
Yeah.
Yes.
She cried the first time she
Let's
told
sing
about
a
that.
song by Patty Loveless, Don't Toss Us Away, because that's gonna associate with the I Love You Bears, the Don't Toss Me Away song.
Kiki, we
I
should
get it,
her,
Chris. I'm feeling the same way. Wait, what, Leo say?
We should get a giant I Love You Bear for myself.
Yeah, I understand that, Chris.
Oh, a big one.
I mean,
I
the only
like
way
that.
you might even consider moving is this, like, it's as far as I know, this is your forever home. This is the first, to my knowledge, this is your first house, a starter home, and you really don't need a reason to move. So for you, it's like a forever home.
Wait, Leo, is your mic? Leo, say something.
Hello.
What's wrong with her
You
mic?
sound like you're under the ocean.
Yeah.
Your
Oh, yeah,
microphone-
she's underwater.
Your microphone is messed up again.
All right, it's probably because my
Oh, there you are.
There you go. Yeah, my thingies need to be
Sound
charged.
perfect.
Let me show you.
There you go. Oh my God, I love your avatar. That's so cool. Michelle, look at her avatar.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
How do I make this speaker? I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Michelle,
What?
I feel like we need a new goal.
Yeah, well, I don't know what goal would be right now because
You know what? I feel like you should put a goal on the screen the way you do with the 0 out of $5 for a refrigerator tour.
well, right now the refrigerator isn't even turned on right now. I mean, the camera's not right now turned on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could turn
All
it
right.
on, but then I may have to reboot OBS, which means you might be seeing a ended stream because unfortunately I'm
Yeah.
using OBS to stream this. Yeah. So, but you see, what else we did add the reminder about the anonymous donations on the screen too, so that people
Yes.
who want to donate. And also, we have it set up as a sticky on the YouTube side.
Oh, that's pretty smart. I do see that. Okay. So what are you looking forward to doing with Chris Bliss? You have all this money now. So you guys are definitely going to go to eat, right?
Yeah, we're definitely. I want to bring them to the donut shop, and I want to bring them to the.
That'll be fun.
There's a Stan said about Shake Shack in Canton that just opened.
Oh, you're going to love Shake Shack, Michelle. It's so good. I love Shake Shack.
Right. And then maybe
Wait, I
maybe
have to
me and
ask.
Chris, and maybe Noodles, if Noodles still wants to come, we could still also go to, like I said, the donut shop, but we could also go to the.
I never know when Noodles is kidding. Does anyone know when he's ever kidding or telling the truth?
All the time.
That's one of the reasons
never.
why sometimes I get confused.
His
She
mouth
was
is
being
moving.
mean to me yesterday. My kid heard it, and she's like, "Mom, you're not talking to him anymore." So now I'm boycotting him. She's like, "He doesn't treat you right."
Just always assume he's kidding.
That's smart.
No, he told me to go piss off. So
Well, he's upset. He's got his feelers hurt. He's got his
He's
feelers
told you
hurt.
this before several times though too, Michelle, and he always comes back.
And I'm sure he
That's what I
will.
said.
I just want to let it cool down and just
Just remember everything he has done for you and just kind of leave it at that.
yes.
All right.
And you've done for it. Look, you guys have helped each other immensely. You have been an
Yeah.
amazing friend to Noodles when he didn't have anyone. And I love seeing you guys together. I miss that. I miss the morning show. Michelle, you know what? I think I really truly am on the spectrum because it's really bothering me that Moose isn't here and Noodles isn't here. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't
Well,
bother
I
me at
don't
all. We have a
know. I don't-
lovely
I
panel.
do
Did you
not-
like that man candy?
I do not know why Moose is not here. I didn't do anything with Moose. I didn't do
Well,
anything.
you have to remember that Moose is, listen, when people argue, people take sides, okay?
Yeah.
And I feel like Noodles is Moose really has Noodles back, and I feel like maybe Moose, look,
he really
maybe
has his back.
yeah, I feel like he really has his back, and I feel like if Noodles feels that you're treating him a certain way, then Moose doesn't want to, disrespect Noodles, I think. I'm guessing. Michelle, he could be on vacation for all we know.
Yeah, he could be doing
could
something
be.
with his family.
By the way, Chris Bliss said he would rather not live in the city anymore. That's why he lives where he does. He says, if I ever lost my house, he said, I'd probably just get a camper van. Yeah, I don't like living in the city either. I lived in Torrington, and I hated it. I mean, I know some people say, "Oh, well,
love the
Torrington's
city.
a nice, small,
I
little
do
rural
too.
city in the county of Litchfield."
I used to love the city.
But even that was too much for me. I like small towns.
I've lived in
if you,
rural country.
if y'all saw where I lived at, you'd be like, "Bitch, how can we save you? Can we save you?" And I'd go, "No. I like it here." Stop.
I love it. I love it.
It's
What
home.
city? Do you say what city you live in or no?
Just the state, Ohio. There's 2 big cities.
Okay,
Pick one of them.
okay. Yeah.
Cincinnati
Oh well, I actually spent.
And what's the other one?
It's Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Right. Thank you, Cleveland. Right. Exactly. Well, one of the
mistake by
things
the
is
lake.
that I lived in
Yeah.
Torrington. I lived in Torrington for a few years, and I didn't like it. I wanted so bad to get out of there, and I wanted to come back to Winston. I lived in Willimantic, which is like Winston, but which was kind of okay. But it still wasn't home. Most of my energy centers in Winston, so I wanted to come back. Even when I was living in Willimantic, I said I want to go back home to Winston, but unfortunately, it would cost too much to move. Well, the fates made it possible for me to come home, even though it was kind of a little bit of a roundabout way. So I came home to Winston after I lived in Lebanon, Connecticut, after I lived in Goshen, after I lived in went home to my parents for a short time, got an apartment in Winston on a different address than I live now. Then I ended up going to Torrington, living there for a few years. Hated every minute of it. Then I finally moved back here when, ironically, sadly enough, when my dad passed away, and I got the retroactive adult child benefit retroactive. I took that, used that to move back here. Which has been a good thing after Ed suggested this building because he was living in apartment number 7. So it's kind of weird when you think about how many times
number 7.
Mm-hmm. You know what that story tells me, Michelle?
What?
You need to drop this idea of moving to some random city that you've never been to.
Right. I
Hey, you
certainly
should
don't
just
want to
move
live in a
in
city.
Well, you've been
wherever.
talking about, oh, I'm going to move to Podunk, Kentucky, and you have no idea what it's like, and this just proves to me that this is your home. You've said it 3 times.
Right.
This
Well,
is
I
home.
don't dismiss that. I mean, like I said, the reason I would do that is because it was affordable. That was a big
Right.
one. Let's be
Okay.
honest. New England is expensive.
Right.
I've lived in
And Hammer can
rural
attest to that.
Ohio.
Hammer is, I mean, would
Oh,
attest to
God
this.
bless you. Oh, God.
Yup. And it is tough. It's boring, Michelle.
Yeah.
You have to have a car. That's the scary part. Is like, okay, the reason why I'm in the city is I don't need a car. I don't need nothing. I can materialize where I want to be at any time because I don't need a car. But in the country, it's 30 minutes to get to Walmart, baby. It's 30 minutes to get to Walmart. Wally World.
That means she never has ice cream at her house, is what she's telling you. She never gets to have ice cream unless she makes it.
Who?
That's what Britt's saying right now. When it's 30 minutes to Walmart. Here's the deal. The only reason I know that is I've lived in the exact same environment that she's saying, out in the middle of nowhere, where my closest Walmart was 40 minutes away.
So
and yeah, there are certain things that you give up in life when you live that far away. One of them is ice cream.
You just buy a cooler.
Oh, I had coolers. I was still too lazy to do it, and it just didn't look. Nowadays, they do have better coolers.
Yep.
But
and now the good news is with Instacart and Walmart delivery, and you can.
Yeah, you ain't getting that in the country.
Yeah, but Michelle, when you're in a rural area, you're probably not serviced over there.
Right,
and
that's true.
or the service fee is higher because they have to drive farther to
Right,
you.
that's true.
Yeah, all that stuff is like in the city limits, because I lived in like the country setting. They don't go out there because it's just too much. They'd be charging you like whatever you're paying for your groceries or whatever, they'll charge you the same amount because of the gas and the time and all that stuff. So that's a nice thing about the city part.
Well, that's why the town Winston is pretty good. We're not too far away from the city. We're about 15 minutes away from Walmart and Aldi and things like that. So Instacart usually has a lot of drivers that are willing to go out that way. They do work with a lot of the elderly people in Winston and Torrington, of course. So that's a plus.
If you do not stop calling yourself elderly, I'm going to come up there and kick you in your fat ass.
Well, unfortunately, it's what I'm defined as.
You can call yourself elderly, but Gidget can call you fat ass.
Michelle,
we're
the same fucking age, bitch. We are not elderly. We are in our prime.
I know. Anyway, it's weird though because they say
you're only like 30, I thought.
If you're 55 plus,
Michelle and I are a year apart. She was born a year before me. I'm 56. She's 57.
Oh, I didn't know you were in your 50s. You look really, really good for your 50s.
Oh,
then right?
I honestly thought mid 40s.
Really?
Honestly,
Yo,
yeah, I did.
Honestly,
it's probably your youthful energy about you, though.
Right.
God, Leo's blasting Gidget so hard.
I love it. Shut up and let her do it. I don't have moose here.
I love Gidget. I honestly did think she was only in her 40s. I didn't know she was in her 50s. Michelle, I knew.
How old do you think How old did you guys think I was? Honestly, if I didn't tell you my age, how old do you think I look?
Let's see. Hang on.
38.
Like
hang on.
early
Take your headphones off and look at the camera, Michelle. Take your headphones off and fix your hair a little bit.
Give us
your best look. Because you have good skin. She has good skin. All right, let's make this good. Let's make this good. What are we
doing
thinking?
Her hair?
40, 43?
45.
45, 43?
No.
Okay. All right, let's go with 40s.
Yeah, I would say 40s.
God love her. I love this woman. All right, Michelle, we've come up with an age.
What is it?
We all pretty much agree. I said 43. Leo said 45. What do the rest of you guys say?
I'd say 46.
Okay.
I said 45 too.
Late 70s, I would say. Born in the late 70s.
Whoa.
Hey, Michelle, look at that, girl. That's pretty awesome.
Is
that pretty
Scooter
hair.
You know
almost
what? It's
30?
funny because
Is
Is he?
Scooter almost what?
it
30?
does seem that because of
28.
my nature.
Oh, we're the same. We're the same damn age. Okay.
Oh, I
I'm your
love
child too now. I'm your
Oh,
long lost kid. You left
I
somewhere.
love it. I've
Oh,
always
Scooter's
wanted.
fun.
Yes, I got my daughter.
Michelle, this show brings so many. I found my mom.
I know, Michelle. Look what your show is doing.
I
You know,
know.
Michelle. Seriously, since I've started streaming, I'm noticing a little intersection between our people. So I feel like you and I, Michelle, maybe need to do a stream on my channel together, and
could.
let's let my people
wow.
meet you. Let's let my people meet you. You are one of my dearest friends, and I feel like you should come up on my channel where I get a little bit more viewers, and we should introduce you to everyone and, you know, have a real interview of Michele Marie Dalene, the Snow Queen. We'll play some clips from the documentary,
Well, we can do
and,
that.
you know,
Could be really good.
that could be good for her.
I got the perfect tool. Here's what we can do.
Okay.
Now that we have internet fast enough to do this, why not, instead of just doing the Discord stream on Saturday, why couldn't we slave our shows together on Saturday?
Okay.
And do a super Discord stream with your channel and my channel, and then set the chat so everybody can see both chats.
I gotta be honest. If I bring you over to my channel and introduce you to these people, Michelle, I want it to be you and I. I don't want there to be any outside influence.
Yeah.
Because look,
It's gonna be
some
very
people.
Well, I
chaotic.
mean, you could
Right.
do a stream all by ourselves, and we would. I'd like to.
I would love to do that and really introduce you to some other people and open you up, because now that I see a lot of people from here are over in my chat, that tells me that we're intersecting and I need to bring you in. I think it would be good for you.
That's a good idea, Gidgey.
Why don't
Yeah.
we,
I don't
then
think
why
Michelle
don't we
should
see
stream on
about
her
doing
channel,
that for
though.
Saturday night
No.
show? Why don't we do that for a Saturday night show? And then I could, like I said, I can slave it so the people in my Discord can listen to it and be part of it too. We'll just
We
stream
could
it
do
on
that.
your show.
We could do that. Now, remember, this weekend I'm moving, so this weekend
All right,
you
this
won't probably
weekend,
see
right?
me a lot.
Besides that, we'd have to take time to figure out the best time and day anyway.
Also, Michelle, I'd like to get together before we do this, before you, and I do want to do it during the week, during the day, because
Okay.
I want people that are available when you're streaming. So what I'd like to do is maybe when you end your morning stream, I'll do a stream and then you come join me. I know it'll be tiring for you, but you can get through it. You'll be all right. But I'd like to work out some questions ahead of time, Michelle, that we're going to talk about.
Now we can do that. We can do that.
Okay, because I want to highlight, I want to highlight all your abilities. Like, I want to talk about the way you eat an orange. I might even have you bring an orange and show them. And you and I could try it. That would be fun. But I want you to show them. I want you to teach them about weather and spirits and tarot cards and I want to expose a little bit of everything you have to offer.
Yeah. I think. Do you think some of your audience would enjoy that, or do you think some of your audience may find it a little bit?
Gidgey.
I
One
absolutely.
second, Michelle.
What,
I
Leo?
don't know if this was true or not because I didn't check the account, but Boogie2988 came over to Noodles a couple days ago looking for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not going
I
back.
didn't answer him because I was like, I don't know where she's at. And
Jesus Christ. Such a fucking idiot. Oh, I'm never going back.
Is
Can
that
I
what it
ask
was?
a real and honest question? I've met TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, in person like 10 years ago.
Oh.
He stank. He was real stinky. Is Boogie2988 a stinky big guy, or is he a cologne big guy?
He's a cologne big guy. He is
Did
a
he
cologne
gain
big
the weight
guy.
back?
No, he's
Didn't he
actually
lose it
lost.
all?
He's a lot thinner than you all realize. He's trying to prop himself up on the stream, but he's down. He is down big time. Like, he's not.
I remember when he was like twice the size.
Exactly. He used to. I mean, he was crowning at what, 500. You have to remember at the LCU, we got Billy
big boy.
We got Billy the Fridge over there in the LCU, and he was at Fat Camp, and he's pushing 600, I think. And then you have Turbo, who's pushing another. We got some fat asses over there in the LCU. I'm telling you, myself included. Keem's got a thing for fat people. He loves fat people. He'll tell you he hates fat people. He'll tell you that. He fucking loves them. He wants to fuck a fat chick. Keemstar, you want to fuck a fat woman and you know it. Get off my dick.
Uh-oh.
By the way, if you guys click on the bubble in the Discord, you can see all your comments being recorded as transcripts. This is kind of cool.
I love
Wait,
that.
what? On the
So,
Discord, hang on.
Yeah, so click on the chat, and it's a bot. It's kind of like Google Meets, because, Michelle needs the subtitles.
Right.
So she can understand what's going on. And it records everything, and it saves, too, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
the
really
little
interesting.
kitten.
And it's free to
It's a-
use, too. It doesn't cost any money. It's called No
That is
Cap.
so great. M60 found this, right?
M60 found
Yep.
it, yeah.
I love this. This is great. I like this a lot. My son is live again. Why is he going live so early? Good for him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
know.
your
Oh.
son wants to cover some, other things we don't know about. I don't know.
I need to pop over to his stream, and I want to hear what the history stuff he has to talk about. Because I saw him when he was
Okay,
on
you
the
may
show
not.
with Amber Lynn.
Oh,
right?
I'm so mad at him for going up there with her. Yeah.
What, you don't like Ambi?
Okay, look, when Amber was in the LCU, Matthew and I, or my son and I, were the only two people in the entire LCU, aside from Keemstar, that rode for Amber and didn't want to look at her past. We knew nothing about her past, so we never wanted to look into it. We stood by this bitch's side when nobody else would, and she said it. And what does this fucking cunt do after we're both out of the LCU? She goes to someone in the LCU and doxes both of us. Why?
Mhm.
Amberlynn Reed.
I don't know who that is. Why did
Somebody
she do
I
that?
really don't know.
She's a big fat woman. She's huge.
Yeah, she's a big fat woman that they have a community called Gorl, Gorl World.
Yeah, I'm in
Girl
her world,
world.
incidentally.
Oh, those people.
Yes.
Jealousy.
Well, it spawned from like Amber and Chantal, but it mostly was Chantal, and then it snowballed.
Was it
into
Chantal? Now,
more.
see, Amber told me that it was her. I kid you not. I never knew, and
so some of the lingo, like girl, yes, the word girl
so stupid.
is from Amber.
A shocker.
But
the community's more around foodie beauty.
Yes, because
see, that's
far
what I
more
thought,
entertaining.
Oh God, yes. Oh God, yes.
I'm sorry, when a woman says that she's gonna go to a threesome and then the threesome rejects her and then she sleeps on the couch or something and wakes up and shits all over their bathroom and cleans it up with the G-string, and then she took a shower and took a taxi to her auntie's house, and her auntie said she smelled like shit. And
you've got to be lying. This is
no.
How do I not know this story? This is great.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna link it to you.
She's such a nasty bitch. She's such a nasty bitch. I'm so mad because we protected her. Oh my God. I was so hurt.
But, okay, so Amber's a completely different breed. If you need any Amber lore, I got most of it.
Oh, I love that you. Oh my God.
The whole Amber and Tommy stuff, right? Tommy.
Yes.
Gigi. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You cut out.
The one that shaved her head. The one that came in like right before you, or the one that was there before you got there.
Oh, Becky.
Becky. Whatever happened to her?
They teased her so much she actually literally had to go into a mental hospital. I'm not joking. You have to understand, the LCU, they play a lot of games behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
And they fuck with your real life, and they fucked with her so much that she literally had a 7-month stint in a psychiatric hospital, and she's recovering. But I don't think we'll ever see her back on the internet.
Why do you think her doctors banned her from being on the internet?
Well, I hope she banned herself because, here's the deal. When you get involved with Keem and them, they play a lot of dirty, ugly games. And, it's...
I think he's a bitch.
He is. But, it just sucks because him and my son are friends. And, it just sucks.
For long, I'll backstab him.
Yeah, exactly. God. I don't know.
That's what he does to everybody. That's why I don't like him.
Does this Amber have a problem holding her puke for some reason? Because, like, Spaghetti
want
Model
Amber
said
Lynn
she
to be
and shat in a bathroom, I believe, including the ventilation for the heating system. What? Why?
Oh,
Right.
no, Foodie Beauty did that.
Foodie,
Chantal.
yeah. So there are 2 fat women, Michelle, 2 great big fat women. One is younger, and her name is Amber Lynn Reed.
Right.
The other
she's
one
a
is
lesbian.
older and much more entertaining, and her name is Foodie Beauty or
Bisexual.
Chantal.
Okay.
Yeah, Amber's gay. Wait, Amber's gay, but is Foodie bisexual?
Yes. Foodie used to date women in the Villa era.
Oh, shit!
Until she got with,
Yeah.
it was Nader. Also, oh my God, Salah. I fucking hate Salah. I hate Salah.
Gross. It's so gross. I'm not a big
get over
Salah.
him.
Yeah,
I just want somebody else to walk in. I don't care who. I need a new fella. I'm sick of this one. Okay.
I do agree.
Seems like we got a lot of. If you look at a Venn diagram, you can see a lot of intersections between 3 different communities. Remember those Venn diagrams he used to show us in math class back in 3rd and 4th grade? Yeah, well, you look at there's an intersection between 3 different groups of people that cross over from all 3. They get together on all 3. Very much like Gigi mentioned about me being on her show. M60 is in Girl World.
Oh God, Brittany, the Fupa boils.
I'm technically in Girl World.
Oh,
Shaniverse is technically considered a girl, but more of a horror cow girl.
Look, she is, and I mean, Michelle, she's talking about a woman that let her boyfriend kick her autistic son in the head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she also physically abused her children.
No, I know. Oh my God. I did see that her boy's bathroom was like a litter box. The whole bathroom floor had been turned into a litter box because they didn't empty the litter box.
Yeah, that was in Colorado, but also she had to live with her mother before she lived with Jason Egroff, right? And the mother said that her grandchildren, I'm not going to use their names, would urinate in their master bedroom.
I would not want to be on a bathroom floor that was used as a litter box. I'm like Kettler, my feet would drive me shit crazy.
Right. Wait. Finish that. You got to finish it. Don't leave me hanging.
She found urine in their master bedroom, on the mattresses as well. So that was a habit that they took to Colorado. Because if you look at the oldest son's bed in that video, it's gray.
Jesus Christ.
Like when fabric turns gray, it's a mixture of like body oils, liquid, urine, all of those things.
Oh
God, that's so gross.
And they're safe now. They're both safe. They're not in her custody. They're homeless. Everything is the way the universe is supposed to be. Shaniverse is basically over, technically.
Thank God.
Yeah. I think the story is basically wrapped up, but it's crazy to think I was 18 watching Drunken Peasants years ago.
Oh, I love Drunken Oh.
Now we're full circle. And
pretty
I'm
cool.
covering
What is
them.
it? What is it with YouTube? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna ask this question, even though I'm probably one of them. What is it with YouTube that brings on the strange ones? What is it?
You're
about-
not strange. Wait a minute. No, you're. Don't ever. I don't like. We've talked about this before. I consider you very unique. You are not strange. Strange. Listen, let me tell you something. Slingshot Warrior. That's strange. Zombies. That's strange. You are not strange.
right.
Oh, Michelle, speaking of zombies, don't let that guy fool you. He's an asshole.
Yes, how we learned. That's why he was given the boot. Like,
Oh,
sure,
Yeah, I
good.
told her. I
knows
told her
that.
in a private chat yesterday that he was talking about her. I went into a chat a couple of weeks ago. I was really fucked up on weed, and I saw Brian K, zombies, and a few other people. I think David may have been in there. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but zombies was saying, "Well, I'm going to control Michelle. Michelle's really a guy." Da 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 da.
Yeah.
He was being ugly.
Bastard.
And then when zombies came up, onto my panel, and then he got into a row with Noodles. This is how this whole thing started. Was when Noodles and zombies got into a row with each other, and I'm sitting there like totally shocked at how fast it deteriorated between the two of them. And I was like, I don't want to get in the middle of this. This is not my fight. But yeah, I got shot full of holes because I didn't react to it.
Michelle,
What?
I would love to figure out a way, because it's Friday, to get you and Noodles talking.
Well, I'd like to too, but
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you wanted it before I kind of pushed it. All right.
maybe you could talk to him first and let him
I'll
know
try.
that we're trying. We did get rid of zombies here.
Okay.
But
Michelle, I just saw online that in fact Moose is in England right now. Isn't that something?
Oh my gosh, he did go. I knew they were having sex. Oh my God.
yeah, that'd be interesting.
It'd
Wait,
be real interesting.
isn't he? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm not asking. I guess Tiger Kitty's got more to offer. I don't know.
Speaking of
Have
pets,
you seen that AI video of her jumping up and down? I
Oh
mean,
my
I would go to
gosh.
England too.
Look, Tiger has got the best tatas in the game. All right, I'm just saying. There have been times on YouTube back in the day. We won't go there, but I can assure you they are beautiful boobs. Tiger's a beautiful woman. She really
yes,
is.
she is. I got nice bumps too. But
You
she's got
do.
bigger.
You have better bumps than I do, girl. Shut up. I try to make myself a C cup, and
Tiger's got bigger bumps than me, which is true.
Tiger's got bigger bumps than most of us. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Tiger's been blessed.
Speaking of pets,
Gidgee.
eventually, I might want to get another cat. One problem is I don't see it. The cat distribution number doesn't seem to be dropping any off on my door.
Michelle, in my best opinion, you should adopt a cat if you want another cat, but you should really look at your budget, because taking care of a cat's expensive. And if your cat got sick, that could be a very big money sinkhole. Because, when my cat passed away, just to cremate the cat was over $300.
Yeah, I was gonna say that cremation.
All I need to
shocked
do is
me.
just get a shovel and bury him in the backyard, and that'd be fine.
Well, Michelle, that's not. Yeah, you're right.
You'd have to ask your landlord, Michelle. You just can't do that. You know what I mean? In the moment. Because I thought about that with my cat, because I rent, but I would have to call my landlord and ask.
And then,
or
Yeah, and then you're leaving your animal when you leave because you're just renting, so you're not gonna live there forever. I don't. Why leave your animal? Just cremate them. I get it, money wise. I do. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Michelle! Now Moose is telling me he knows exactly why they call her Tiger.
Michelle. Oh my, that whore.
Something is happening over there in England right now.
Michelle, Tiger's a whore. Tiger is a bona fide whore.
She's our whore, Gidget.
That's true.
Love her.
I mean, at least it's Moose that she's going with, right? I mean, so what if she breaks up a marriage, healthy, happy marriage with
Fine.
children, and
Tons of kids. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, so what if she breaks it up?
What if the wife approved it? What if the wife was like, "You go get him"?
Oh, maybe it's a whole thing.
She is kind of a
slapped
freak.
him on the ass.
That's true. I could see that. She's a
he went out
badass
the door.
bitch. Yeah, Moosey's woman is.
I never met Moose's wife, so I don't know anything about her. So,
well, she works out with him a lot, and she talks. She said things before, in the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true. She probably, whoever said that, she probably patted him on the ass and said, "Go get it.
Go to her.
Go be one." Michelle,
Me and the kids will homestead down here.
Yeah. God, Jesus, yes.
Yes, Parasol, I know. I don't think I have I don't have any extra cardboard boxes big enough. Unless I get another Amazon box, so I'd have to order something and then have a box just for him to lay in when I could just basically.
They would probably give you something at the vet, Michelle. I'm not gonna lie. I had a cat die 2 years ago.
The vet offered to basically cremate Fluffy. I just said no. We just set a rock bear up in the woods and put Fluffy in a cardboard box and made a rock bear because it was too cold to bury it. The box.
Love you, Hammer.
Gidgy, could you get a high production? Hear me out. I think this would be amazing.
Okay.
Somehow you get Michelle to you, or you go to Michelle,
which I am.
Rent out a nail salon.
Okay.
You both are getting your nails done, but you're kind of doing an interview at the same time, where you get like a lapel mic.
And next year, rent a nail salon with very good ventilation, please.
They will. I promise. I promise. Yeah. You're going to be surprised, Michelle. They really don't. You'll notice a little smell at first, but really, we'll go to a nice place that's not going to be overwhelming with smells and stuff for you.
And honestly, too, if things were like perfect world and you could plan it out, you could probably say like, "I'm bringing an adult autistic woman. You need to like make sure it's not."
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, keep the scents to a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good idea.
Because, like, I feel like if you had the means to do it right, I don't see why a business wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, especially if you find a nail salon. Yeah, I mean, you're talking,
Gidgy,
an hour.
What do you think of the comment that's being said there by
Camera came back.
Right Left? They said something there. I want to see what you think about that.
What happened, Michelle?
It says, "You people love to lie about zombies. All you do is lie about zombies, and it's because you people are sick." I don't know who that is, so nanny boo boo nana.
Dude, I watched zombies put a cupcake up his butt. I thought it was amazing. And then he fucked up and swatted one of my dear friend's mother's funerals.
Yeah.
So I kind of got a problem with zombies. Yeah, he swatted Noodles' mother's funeral.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't get much more gross than that.
That is a really low blow.
That's sick.
So you want to say we're sick and we lie about zombies? He swatted a funeral. I don't know that it gets much sicker than that, to be quite frank.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, no, he did put it in his butt. No, he did shove a cupcake up his ass. He boofed a cupcake. I watched it.
Thanks for proving my point, LOL. then why are you okay, real question. If you think everyone here is a sicko, then why are you even here? I think you should be up in the prayer live streams.
Because it's
Go to the
That's an
zombies
religious
excellent
streams.
question. That's an excellent question.
Is it
Oh,
zombies or
yeah!
red? Who is it? Who is it that approves of swatting a funeral? Please tell me, right? I'm waiting, right, left. Can you tell me how your amazing zombies, you're okay with him swatting a funeral? That's what I thought.
Think of all the people that were there that were wondering why the police were not there to just. I mean, they were probably like, why are they here? I mean,
Oh, it's disgusting. The idea of, a funeral? Come on, I have a sick, warped fucking mind. I've never even thought of something like that.
that is so lame yourself. Think about it.
Right?
The poor family is
what kind of-
grieving, sending off someone to the other side, and somebody had to send them in a blue. That makes no
right.
sense.
And it was Noodles' it was someone's mom. Like, come on.
Someone who's not involved in the internet shit. That's what I really fucking hate. I can't stand it.
Yep, involving family, kids.
I am
people
very glad that it is now be considered a felony on a federal level.
Okay, I'm sure. Okay, well, take care, right, left. I'm glad we proved your point. Make sure you record it. Take care. Bye-bye. Don't make me log over and fucking get rid of you on your alt. Fucking red.
Yeah, shit. I could time you out.
Oh, you can ban them. You can ban. No, don't time them out. Ban them.
It could be red. That could be red violence right there.
Oops.
Good.
My finger slipped.
Oh, darn. Gosh darn. We like to play with our food before we kill it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just like our wonderful friends over there, Bugs Bunny, used to say.
It's a big one. Does this answer your question?
I love that, Michelle.
I have not even begun to fight. Hit the road.
There you go.
That's my favorite. I love it. It's the road,
Bub.
It's the road. And that's all, folks.
I don't know that one. I do got a couple of good ones, but I didn't add the other ones. I added them manually, so.
I wish I had Mel Blanc's voice. The vocal range on that man, especially when he would yell. My favorite in Looney Tunes is when he goes, "Cut out that light!"
The cutout, too. The way that God, when you said that, I remember the cut out, or what, yes. Cut out!
Well, let's go through a few of these. Let's see which ones you might remember.
Okay.
I have not even begun to fight. It's a big one. Hit the road. Of course, this means war. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Oh, that sounds like every time I think of YouTube, that's what I think.
My God, that's amazing. I love the left turn.
Does this answer your question? Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
That one's the most appropriate for this channel.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air. Would it be too much to ask if we could make up
They did surgery on a grape.
My, aren't we touchy today?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Today. Okay, have it your way. Are you nuts?
I like that one too.
Are you nuts?
I think.
No, you're doing it all wrong.
Of course, you got more of those.
Adios, you chicken-plucking little stinker!
Oh my gosh,
that
chicken!
ball is just like a tattoo. Gets under your skin.
I like that one. I like the tattoo.
Once upon a time, there was a zombie
crazy.
who came out of nowhere,
Through to you, son.
and he ate the butthole of a zombie lover. To be continued.
Getting through to you, son.
That's a phone.
Oh, I like that phone ring. Oh, that wrong.
Yeah, they got to know we get the pauses and
I was like looking on my phone. Where's my phone?
Yeah, see? David has that on. That's his ring. I need to do that. I was going to do it yesterday, and I forgot. I want to change my ringtone to something cool.
Ooh, I have a really cool phone.
Yeah, that's cute.
I
like that one.
Really quick. It's called the Nothing phone, and it's got like a big glyph on the back. I don't know how to describe it. When I get a phone call, I have like a little. Let me see if I can bring it up. I'll show you on camera. It's really cool. So when people call me, because I have my phone face down a lot now, so I don't look
Right.
at the screen.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so like when Keldoge texts me, I have a little heart emoji that pops up on the glyph, and I know it's him.
Cool.
Okay,
It's
that is
really
so
cute.
badass. I love that. I really do like that because I do the same thing. I mute my phone all the time. I'm constantly, and it's just because the little button up there, I have it set to mute the ringer, and I would love that.
Yeah. Of course, like most iPhones, my phone's got a little physical switch I flip up when I say basically, or flip down when I say I don't want to be bothered. So just flick it with my finger, which is kind of nice for, like if you just want to do something without having the phone go ringy dingy when you're not expecting it.
Yeah. Oh,
Here,
wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
turn on my camera and show you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like the Foghorn Leghorn one too. I know the one you're talking about.
Okay.
So, if
I
someone
see.
calls
I
me,
say that
Right.
boy has a shot as a bowling ball.
Oh my gosh!
isn't
Yeah.
that cool?
That is so cool!
My phone's
Yeah.
only $500 retail.
What?
Yeah, the Nothing phone. I'll send you a link.
The
Katie.
Nothing phone. Yeah, do, because we're actually getting a third phone. Please do. I love that. Seriously. Because, I like that so much.
British people made it. I was very skeptical. And then, you know who's their big sponsor now? Charlie XCX, which I love Charlie XCX. She's awesome. She did the Brat
That
song.
is- Yeah.
What the fuck you on my Brat? I'd be bumping that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chickens is whoring herself out. Hang on. Spaghetti, I've lost a shirt size and now my blouses make me look like a whore. Stop looking like a whore, chickens! What are you doing?
Sounds like you need to get some smaller clothes.
Congratulations, chickens. That's amazing. I will take looking like a whore for losing a shirt size any day of the week. My favorite foghorn leghorn
As
is
long as your moochaches look good
I say that, boy.
As long as your
I say.
As long as your moochaches look nice and perky, that's the part I like.
There you go.
I sent you a DM on
Thank
Discord.
you. Thank you. My favorite foghorn leghorn. Michelle, did you see that? I say. That boy's as sharp as a bowling ball.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I did. I even narrated it for you at Silvermoon.
Holy shit! Michelle Chickens has her tits out. For Christ's sake, chickens, put your tits away. It's not that desperate. We'll figure out another way to make money. Put the boobs away.
I like that one too. You're built too low, son. It goes right over your head.
In a year? No way, chicken. Seriously?
Damn.
Was that surgery or a shot? How in God's name did you lose that? That is amazing, girl. You fucking whore that shit out.
Let
those titties fly.
That is very good. Yes,
that is seriously. Holy shit! In 1 year,
your cardio system loves you. Your cardio system sends you flowers and candy.
Another foghorn leghorn.
Appreciation.
You're built too low, son. It goes right over your head. Gotta love foghorn leghorn. Oh, I love foghorn leghorn.
I thought the tattoo one was pretty good. That boy's like a tattoo. It gets under your skin. I like that one.
Yeah. Yep. They're all so good. Sweating. Hell yeah. Let's sweat to some oldies.
Oh, speaking of that, in case you don't know, most people don't realize why Silvermoon radio is the way it is. That's the time I get to spurge out and do it in the proper way. If you ever watch me on Silvermoon, that is when I am totally in the groove with the music. And
She is a dancer. She's a dancer, y'all.
I don't give a flying fuck if people like it or not.
Yes, Hammer. I love it when. Why I've always told her, Michelle, I could listen to you sing all day long. Just, I love her singing.
Michelle, would you say
bad? Sometimes I can make it sound terrible, but usually I try to make it sound halfway decent.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Michelle. This bitch did it real. She didn't. She did it from eating chicken and rice and extreme portion control, exercise 3 times a week in a pool, intense laps, and heavy cardio. Chicken, seriously.
yeah.
You and I need to, seriously, please send me a friend request. I want to keep up with you because I am also starting my weight loss journey, and that's exactly how I want to do it. I don't want to do the shot. I don't want to do surgery. I want to do it just like that. The chicken.
I wouldn't do the shot anyway because that shot's got more side effects than it's got solutions. I could just see I could just see a Foghound leg hunter version. I said that needle is like a guaranteed way to basically end them in the box.
Yeah,
there's too many side effects.
It's a catch-22
I can see
nowadays.
You doing hot yoga. Have you ever considered that?
Ooh, Bikram yoga.
Being in a fucking room that's over 100 degrees, and you and a million other people all do yoga while some lady goes, "Your chakras are being aligned to your asshole, and everyone in your family loves you."
I'd want to punch her.
So
I'd want to punch her.
No,
I'd want to punch her.
You're sweating so much. You're like, this bitch is gonna get me through. And by the end, you're like, okay.
Okay, now that.
Oh, wait a minute. What about the poor people in Europe? They had no choice.
Wait a minute, Michelle. I just saw money. I just saw something fly on your screen. I think you got money.
Oh, really?
I think it was a
check.
Oh, cool.
Check.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I just saw that pop up. You guys rock.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
As Amberlynn Reed would say, thank you for the money.
See, the anonymous donation option works.
It does, Michelle. You're right. Hey, where's M60's lazy ass?
Probably doing something.
There's
I don't
been
know.
a lot.
Maybe he's
going
working.
Oh, how's there? I sent something in our chat that I wanted him to do. I heard back from YouTube. Well, yeah, I'll talk about it privately later.
Also, if they donated on Kick, you will just see the kitty here, but you won't see a donation on the screen either. So,
well, your donation is very appreciated.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I hope he's okay. Send him my best. What, Michelle?
Right. I was just thinking about reading some of the caption messages here.
Oh, okay. No. Read.
She said, "I don't like cabbage that much. However, I do."
Oh, I love cabbage. Well, I could live on cabbage and bacon.
Bratwurst is just extra fat.
They're the best.
Just extra fat sausages. You know, hot dogs are sausage. Frankfurters, wieners are sausages. Bratwurst is just bigger sausage.
Michelle, I had an epiphany yesterday. I talked about it on my stream. Do you know that Pringles are not potato chips?
Potato crisps. They're made out of potato flake.
Oh my God, you know!
No wonder they're nasty. That's why I never liked them.
I've always loved Pringles. Yes, they do. But I'll never eat one again now that I see how they're made. I'll never eat. I gave up yesterday on my stream, Michelle. I said, unless it is natural, I will never eat another potato chip for the rest of my life.
Well, okay. Let's think of this. It's made out of dehydrated potatoes, flakes, just the same stuff like you use to make instant mashed potatoes.
Right.
You make them in a mold and you flash fry them and then you basically dry them and
Michelle,
put them in the tins.
It's not the potato flakes I'm worried about. It's the 3 different industrial oils they put in there.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Full of all that chemical shit. They say that it's bioengineered food. It scares me. I'm just learning about a lot of this. And look, I'm 56. I can give up never eating a chip again. It's not a big fucking deal, right? But these things, I mean, I never knew they were so bad.
A lot of the food that we eat is bad, especially some things, like you said, you don't even think about it. For example, DiGiorno pizza. Do you realize what that is made out of?
You kind of don't want to eat anything that comes out of a bag or a box.
Yeah, that's my new rule is yes. If it comes out of a bag, a box, I'm not interested unless it's rice out of a bag. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm done
But
with
even
all
rice
this processed
now is
Whole
questionable.
Foods.
It's
You wanna be
really
eating Whole
rice. Some
Foods.
say it's actually soilable plastics.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've
It's
heard
rice.
that.
That's just
My thing is
Oh.
right now I think a lot of people are being alarmist over food, which obviously, yes, we should be critical over mass manufacturing of food.
Absolutely.
But on top of that, if we don't consider the fact that genetically modified like vegetables, wheat, all of those things, we would not be having large mass production and we'd be facing a food crisis right now. GMOs can be a good thing.
Sure.
Yeah,
It can be
Also,
a
I see what
good
you're
thing,
saying.
but the problem is at the same time these big agribusinesses, food corporations are trying to also lower their costs, which means that they're using ingredients that are often
Right.
quite questionable. That's where
Well, my problem with a lot of the ingredients is they're banned in like all the other countries except the USA. If they're banned in all these other countries, I don't want that shit in my body. I just don't. I don't. I'm done. Now, I do agree with what Britt said. I have noticed a lot of, especially now that I'm getting on this food loss thing, that, those shots are a big deal now. So a lot of people in the world are losing weight. So people are really capitalizing on a lot of this. So I don't know. I do agree that there could be some alarmism for sure, but I also think that here's the problem, Michelle, and you know this. If you wanted to have a sandwich, right? And you could have a sandwich and a cup of fruit, or you could have a sandwich and some potato chips. Well, the potato chips cost 1/10 what the fruit does, so of course you're going to pick the chips.
Most people pick the chips because they get that slight salty thing that gets kind of more alluring. But here's the question, though, that if you're having a sandwich
$5 to
is
$7.
how pure is that bologna and salami luncheon meat that's on your sandwich? How much of that's got nitrates in it? Nitrates.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
look, I know that we eat bad stuff, and I know I'm not going to be able to stop putting everything that's bad in my body, but I can start with saying nothing in a bag, nothing in a box, and go from there. And, like Brittany says, there are just some things that we've been eating, and it's more of an alarmism thing. People aren't dying from,
it is
Pringles.
true that we have been genetically modifying our corn, our vegetables and fruits since we started agriculture, but genetically modified organisms is kind of new. That modifying the food for certain food properties, like turning carrots from purple to red, orange, was something that we did after years of splicing plants together. But that's not a GMO. That's just...
Oh, that's so interesting. Read what Ben is writing. Chickens is writing about the GMOs. I didn't know this stuff. And I love me some sweet corn. Sorry. Russet potato. Okay. Eat GMOs. Tomatoes, not in a box. Frozen meals are garbage. Yes, frozen meals are garbage. I agree.
Frozen meals are garbage. That's why I would never support X Factor. I really want to try Hello Fresh. Because X Factor is kind of... I don't want to just put somebody else's food in my oven. I want to cook it myself. I may not cook a lot of it, but I might definitely want to try cooking some things once in a while. Even though I never got the sponsorship for Hello Fresh, I might try it anyway, just to see what it tastes like. If I can get some spare money.
Wait, the Brussels sprout, mustard, and broccoli are all GMOs. They're the same plant, GMO modified. Okay, so GMOs aren't necessarily a bad thing, is what I'm seeing from what Chickens is saying.
Right. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be a good thing, too. Because some of the changes allow the plants to grow in soil that may not have grown in, or environments where it couldn't grow before.
Okay. I am learning, Michelle, it's actually sad how ignorant I am when it comes to the shit that I've been putting in my body for 50 plus years.
Most people are. Don't worry about it. Here's all I'm gonna say.
But you're
I
not. You know this stuff. Chickens knows this stuff.
I do support
They're the
everything that
same
RFK
family.
is trying to do by getting rid of all this artificial stuff that FDA allows to be in food that the EU will not allow. He wants America to follow the EU standard, who I agree with.
Yeah.
Trying to get rid of all those numbers, guys. Trying to get rid of all those numbers that the EU will not allow. It's not good for us either.
Michelle, have you seen the difference in the drinks from McDonald's across the pond versus here? Like what their large is versus our large? We're fat asses in America. We really
I
are.
know.
We are some
That large is the
fucking
size of our
gluttonous people.
medium. Yeah, I know.
Wait a minute. Purple carrots are the original carrots that haven't been... What?
Look up bananas, Gidgy. Like, at one point, bananas that we eat are tiny. And then we genetically modified those bananas over time to be larger.
Right.
Genetic modification is not a bad thing. It's just selectively breeding plants to give us the desired outcome.
Exactly.
I'm so glad you guys are... Seriously, because if I would have gone off the videos I was watching, I thought all these GMOs were just horrible. And they're not. I mean, they still let roaches into your grain. Well, yeah, I get it. I mean, the roaches part, that doesn't... yeah. Purple carrots. I am looking this stuff up.
We all know the World Economic Forum wants us to eat bugs anyway. So, but naturally, despite production, we get bugs. So,
I waffed. It's nice to see you.
Right now,
more protein, right, Michelle?
I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. So, you guys, I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. Nice to see you, Waftcast. This is so interesting. So, carrots were rich. Wow.
Here, let's look at a list of genetically modified foods.
See, just saying that, it sounds scary to me. Hearing that, it sounds scary, but it's not. From what you guys are saying, it's not a scary thing. It's just a process. Wait a minute. They still have purple carrots. I buy them whenever I can find them. They have antioxidants, but something else I can't say that I'm sure is good for me. Oh shit, I'm stupid. We actually lost, but yummy bananas. Wafters! Blight and the infected all trees bananas today that are not like the ones I ate as a child. What?
The Cavendish banana?
What? How do you... Oh my God, you guys... See, you guys aren't fat, I bet. You guys understand. Oh my God. Yeah, I was in agriculture science for 5 years with with FFA. Wow.
Future Farmers of America is an amazing resource. We should have it
is.
Everywhere in the United States. It's very, very interesting how much
is modified. I'm seriously going to try. I've got, fortunately here in Houston, before I head off to Galveston, where I'm moving, I'm going to try and find some purple carrots, you guys. And if I find them, I'll get on stream and show you guys.
Oh, yeah, you can find those.
Really?
Yeah, go to like a farmer's market. I'm sure you could find them.
You can find carrots all different colors. There's white ones, there's purple ones, yellow ones. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've seen yellow carrots. I have seen yellow carrots.
Yeah.
Have you seen purple cauliflower?
Yes, yeah. I love purple cauliflower. Yeah. Yes, that I have seen.
There's green cauliflower too.
I've seen it. I haven't tried it. I've seen it.
Broccoli genetically modified because broccoli flower is very thin, so we've modified it to have that full crown.
Yeah, and then there's broccolini.
So this all started with my boy Pendle and the Pendle peas and optimal outcomes of plants through genetic modification. And it became a big, huge, big pastime in the United States. And it turned into eugenics.
And then, lemons. Lemons are actually a cross between an orange and a citron.
Really?
Yeah. Lemons are not naturally occurring.
I am learning I'm very overwhelmed right now because I have learned so much in the past. Seriously,
when life gives you lemons, we gave lemons life.
I love that. Oh my God, I'm going to steal that. I was in the FFA, still got a jacket. I studied horticulture and started a greenhouse program that's still. Oh my God, that's amazing! There are different colored carrots and potatoes, purple yams,
Oh yeah.
purple basil. What?
Yeah, you never had a purple potato? They're delicious.
Purple.
Yeah, they're good.
Wait a minute. I have heard of purple potatoes.
Taters.
I have heard of purple potatoes. I've never had one, but I have heard of them. That's right. Okay.
You can find those in the grocery store pretty easy. It's like they're called tri-colored potatoes, and there's a purple one, the red one, and then the regular brown potato.
A lot of the time they're like smaller, so you'll find them like with the fingerling potatoes in that area.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I am going to have, Michelle, I tell you what, I'm going to go next week. Once we move, I'm going to have to get, restock, new house. I am going to take you guys on the morning show, and I'm going to turn my camera on, and we're going to go to the produce section of the grocery store and look at all this cool stuff. I'm learning so much, Michelle.
Yeah.
You're going to have a very colorful kitchen.
I am.
You know what's
I am.
interesting? You know what's interesting, though, is obviously in the EU, you can't get high fructose corn syrup.
Nope.
Right.
I don't even know if you can buy it separately. That's true. See, RFK wants us to eat like Europe, which is fun. I love the idea.
I just don't understand why it's so different, Michelle. Like, why? Like, do Europe? Okay, here's the deal. The way it looks to me, one of the two countries cares about their people's health.
I think we have a lot more people to consider and feed.
Okay, so that's what they were saying earlier.
Well, there's also corn subsidies in the United States.
That too.
Okay.
So everything's made out of corn.
The corn farmers.
Yeah, the corn
now it's switching over to
when we
soybeans.
started getting the high fructose corn syrup, that was because of the corn subsidies, and also we were making ethanol out of corn for fuel for your car.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that's still a thing.
Biodiesel.
If they made corn gas stations, we should have called them corn hubs.
Grizz, what kind of gross shit are you growing up there? You got some fucking tri-colored carrots.
I don't have much of a garden this year. I got some planted, but hey, I just want to add in something on this GMO thing. The problems with GMO is somebody like me who's growing a garden of tomatoes or et cetera, stuff like that, and somebody starts growing GMO next door to me. If I'm growing all heritage and then the bees come and cross-pollinate, they're ruining my growing seeds. So, the whole deal with the GMO, there is some bad stuff that goes with it. There's some good stuff that goes with it. But where the concern is the people that are actually gardening. It can mess up their seeds for them.
See, now that makes sense too. This is all so fascinating. I am serious.
You know what's
very
interesting? You know what's an interesting plant? Okra.
What?
Do you ever see what okra looks like?
Okra's gross.
It looks like you can fit it into your socket and your socket set, almost like an Allen wrench.
I love fried okra.
It's got 5 sides on it, just like as the same number of sides on it as a hex wrench. It's really weird. It does. It's got 6 sides, just like a hex wrench.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because I never seen any vegetable that had that before in my life. And I actually picked up some fresh okra from the soup kitchen, and I said, "Holy crap! This looks like this would fit into an Allen screw."
Yeah, that's crazy.
What was
I can't wait to, Michelle, I've been doing some research on what I can plant now and what I can't, and I'm hoping to get some tomatoes that I can still get up this year. Because, we're so warm down here. But I'm so excited about planting plants. I want to have a real garden.
Talk about genetically modified. You know what tomatoes used to be?
What?
Nightshade.
Really?
Nightshade,
Which is poison.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I know that's poison. Wait,
Yeah.
how come they're not poisonous then? Did we genetically modify them?
Yeah, we bred
Wait,
out the
seriously?
poison.
I was joking.
I wouldn't be surprised
Mother
if
of
the
God.
stem. I wouldn't be
Lock
surprised
up
if
your children, lock up your pets. Holy shit, this old fucker's driving. Oh my God, we are fucked. We are so fucked. Get off the road, everybody. Take cover.
You okay?
You know what's really weird though is I bet you anything that the stems of the tomato plant is still toxic. I believe.
Really?
Likewise, potatoes. Potato, the tuber that we eat, is not toxic, not poisonous, but the stems and leaves are. So
Yeah, potatoes and
well,
tomatoes come from the same original plant.
really,
He already hit someone. He left. He hit someone. Damn it, Grizz.
Did you hear that scream right before he left?
Yep. There's another car.
Yeah, you don't want to eat moldy potatoes. The mold is actually very toxic, and if you store them, like people used to poison themselves by storing potatoes in root cellars that didn't have proper ventilation. And it
Yeah.
would form a toxic gas, and people would go down there and actually die from inhaling the fume.
Holy shit.
oh
This is a
wow,
big time learning stream today.
I'm telling you, I am so glad that I don't smoke weed early anymore because I've really enjoyed this because I really am. I mean, look, I'm not embarrassed to say I don't know,
Smoking weed
but
just
it is
makes me
kind of
smarter.
sad. It's sad that someone my age has never taken the time to think about this stuff. So I'm glad. Look, you're never too old to learn. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I've learned a lot today.
that's interesting to know that potatoes can be used as a form of capital punishment.
Death by potato.
A homemade DIY gas chamber. That is really.
Oh my God. That is great. I love it, Michelle. Why didn't we think of this when Ed was still there? I'm joking. I'm joking. Bad joke. Bad joke. Oh fuck. He's back. Oh God. Oh God. He's hit people
he's driving
and he's
again.
moving on. Oh shit.
Oh my
He's
God,
back
he
on the
turned
road.
the camera back on.
Oh my God.
To
Michelle.
cover up that he hit somebody.
I had my phone. I had my phone on, and I got a phone call. And this is the guy's driveway that I'm on. It's a mile-long driveway.
Holy
and there are some potholes that I'm not going to show you the potholes on this driveway. I have to put this thing in 4-wheel drive to get around them.
Oh wow.
But I mean, this driveway is a mile long. This, people, all you city folk want to live out in the country and stuff.
This is gorgeous.
This is real country here.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. I'm not built for it, but it sure is gorgeous.
Because you know what? While you go down these roads, you always think like, well, what if I see like, the wrong turn people in the brush or like skunk or some shit? I'd be fucking scared.
Oh, seriously, people have died out here taking wrong turns.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can get lost up in these woods here and drive for hundreds of miles without seeing another living being out here on these roads. I mean, people have got lost and died out here.
Crazy. That's scary, but I believe it. Yeah.
I was going on a camping trip to New York, and there's some Amish people on like the edge of New York and Pennsylvania, right? Yeah. And the roads were dirt roads, and all the Amish people coming outside to look at us drive on the dirt roads. It was so fucking scary, Gitchy. I was like, you better not fucking break down here. We're fucked.
Oh, no
They're
shit.
gonna kill us.
Imagine? Oh, my God.
I was like, what? I'm like, we're not supposed to be here. Let's go. Keep driving.
Fresh meat.
No
that's
shit.
what it felt like.
Oh my God.
I was hearing the children of the corn music. Yes, that's exactly what the fuck I was thinking.
Oh, great minds. Oh God. Oh shit. Y'all, that driveway is crazy. He has been driving on that driveway. I mean, that is insane. It's badass, but Man, I guess you don't have to worry about people coming up to your house and soliciting.
Also, he does not get Amazon packages. There's no fucking way.
That's a good point. That is a good point. See, and I can't live without Amazon. I'll be the first to admit it. Fuck that. I've gotten too addicted.
I use
No, we
Amazon,
don't
but
get,
not as much as some people think.
we don't get visitors up here, unwanted visitors up here. Not only, you can't just get on this road. There is you have to go through 2 gates to get to his house, and
Oh,
both gates
wow.
are padlocked shut. So, no, people don't just show up at his place.
That's cool.
That's pretty nice.
It's a different way of living for sure. It really is. It's not, but I respect it. I think it's amazing.
I think I talk to. I mean, I know you guys don't think ChatGPT or Grok is so great to talk to, but I asked Grok a question. I said, I actually created a tarot reading program for Grok, and I said, okay, now the first question I want to know is, do you think I'll easily live to be 100 plus? And Grok said, more than likely, yes, because you don't smoke and you don't drink, and
How about 200 plus?
that'd be interesting. I mean, if you live to be 100 plus, they're just going to delay your time to get the Silvermoon, that's all. And then the Silvermoon, when we get there, we're going to be having a good life with beautiful pointed ears, most likely. I'd love to show you guys those chats, and maybe I'll show you that at the top of the story time.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in that one. Michele, I don't have a problem with you talking to AI at all. What I have a problem with is you thinking AI is the absolute truth, end all be all.
I don't
but with
think
stuff
it's the
like
absolute
that, oh, here's
truth.
another gate. Look at this.
What's this?
Damn, we're at a gate.
Oh, okay.
Yep, another gate.
No, Michele, I think that would be fun to do at the beginning of the show because I would be interested in something new like that.
Yeah, but I think in the beginning of the show we're going to probably finish this work on the story bit, but maybe in the last half hour we can go into it. And I want to try to keep the show under 2 hours. So,
okay.
Yeah,
I noticed you already have your thumbnail up for Friday's show. That's good for you getting it out there. I love that.
That's the thing. Here's what we're doing now. We actually the morning show is the last of the original ones that's still streamed at OBS. We might do the same thing with this show. Is instead of having OBS do the streaming, let Restream.io do it instead. Just like we do with the other shows. Because that way, every show has its own pre-configured stuff, so I don't have to worry about changing the thumbnails and stuff. But here is a problem we do gotta do. Is that by default, it doesn't normally enable the chat replays. So then I still have to go in every time into the stream management and then tell it to enable chat replays, and sometimes enable the monetization and add in the playlists. So that's kind of annoying, but this morning show is the same almost every day. So, I just let OBS do it.
Okay, okay.
But anyway, so the other thing I wanted to get is I asked another question, which is, am I going to be happy in Silvermoon and the tarot program? And it says, well, you're going to have some residual karma to deal with. Basically, I'm just summarizing it. I'm like, oh, what else is new?
What does that mean? What does that mean, though, Michele? Elaborate for me.
Basically, the things I worried about in this life will probably be carrying over into Silvermoon.
Oh, Lord, no.
Some of it, anyway. Because we're going to be keeping our memories of this life in the next life, which is going to be a really awesome thing. So me, Lumi, and Carmen are not going to be blanked out. We're going to be allowed to remember what we were doing in this life for the next life. Think about what that could really do. You actually go to a planet and say, I remember when we had radio. I remember when we had TV. I remember when we had telephones. All of a sudden, you're becoming kind of like the character from Back to the Future 2. Oh, you remember all this stuff, and now you're in a whole new planet. All of a sudden, you're developing all this new technology. It's more like the Yankee and King Arthur's Court. That's a book by Mark Twain, by the way. If you read the book, it's kind of hilarious. The guy from the future, industrial America, ends up in King Arthur's Court, and he takes all his ideas of steam and electricity and brings it to King Arthur's Court. It's kind of a fun story. It's a classic. Read the story. You'll probably can see what kind of trouble you can get into if you take things from the future, bring it into the past. Here's a hilarious thing. Wafters, you probably have heard of this. They have found some ancient in medieval time of Europe. They found some fairly modern constructs.
Like what?
Like, for example, they believe that electricity may have already existed for lighting.
Well, I mean, electricity definitely existed. Whether or not we had harnessed it is another question. Because you had lightning and stuff like that. That existed.
By the 19th century, even before particularly the 19th century, before the availability of standardized, coal gas used for lighting, they were apparently, some factories were using generators to generate electricity for carbon arc lamps in the
the Baghdad battery, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, using a steam generator to turn the dynamo.
Oh. Well, the Baghdad battery is like an ancient battery.
Yeah, but that's more like very low current, though. That's...
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's interesting. So, I don't... If that indeed is what Mother God has said that we can do, I don't want to fuck up Silvermoon by bringing in too much technology into Silvermoon, because I think that would really ruin the whole entire environment. Because that's something that people don't think about, is when we start bringing in technology, all of a sudden, how does it affect the environment around us? I mean, the Industrial Revolution, for example, did a terrible job on the environment of this planet.
Yeah.
Sure, you can make things cheap, but the pollution and how some people suffered under the means of capitalism was kind of questioning if it was such a good thing.
Wait. Okay, I have a question. Do you guys joke about 9/11?
No, really. There's nothing really to joke about.
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
In the context of other things, maybe, but...
No, jet fuel doesn't. There had to be something else that increases the heat output.
Yeah, it could.
We were having a debate. They were over in the LCU yesterday and the day before, both days. There was one particular show they were making fun of, the people that died, people jumping out, whatever. It was gross.
What? Why?
Yeah. No. Yeah. And so I'm reading Reddit now, and it's amazing to me how many people are saying, and listen to this right now.
By, Tiff. I appreciate you being here.
Take care. Yeah, they're in bad taste, but jokes about 9/11 have been in mainstream media for years now. Yeah. Same with other terrorist attacks and natural disasters. Are we really making fun of this stuff? Yeah, I don't... Look, Boogie, for instance. Boogie is big on Holocaust jokes and really gross things about World War II that I'm not going to go any further into. But I find it disgusting I will never... I don't know how anyone can laugh at the death of anyone. I really don't. That is very hard for me. Now, I understand 9/11 is going to be a lot more sensitive for someone like Michelle and I, or anyone over the age of, 40, 45 or whatever, that actually sat there and watched people choosing to jump out of a fucking building instead of dying from smoke inhalation, okay? So it will never be a joke to me, ever.
I was in high school.
I can give you a younger person perspective because of all the adults having collective trauma like that. Mm-hmm. People my age were being shown unfiltered footage of
Yeah,
9/11
yeah.
often. So then that's another generation. Like, I do feel I'm disconnected from it. I was 3,
Yeah.
so I wasn't
Yep.
conscious for it. But
Yeah, Matthew, same thing.
That
Matthew,
could be true about thermite. Could have been used since it is iron oxide and aluminum powder, but it takes a lot of heat to get it going. So you tend to need something like magnesium to cause the two to react.
You know, is this hard for me? I've never looked into any of the 9/11 stuff because I was really into politics at one time, and I was a diehard Republican. I'll leave it at that. And I don't want to know, but I think I've heard enough to know that there is a lot of supporting evidence in a really bad way that it's been proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Cheney knew about it. There were credible threats, and he chose to ignore it. Right? So,
I mean, that commission that says that the United States would need another Pearl Harbor to react to a war in the Middle East. That's fucking, and that's why I feel very personally about it, because of what happened in 9/11 is reasons why I have a family member that died in Iraq, and then
I can't call Noodles right now, Hammer. I'm still alive.
Brittany, I'm so sorry.
But you know what
I think a lot of people were lost.
I think this country needs some major event that's going to bring everybody together, the right and the left, and finally maybe get each other to sit down at a giant shindig and just go, whoa, you know what, let's talk about the reality, what's going on here.
Yeah, but we know it'll never happen because money.
I like to think in a utopia in that way, but I think small actions like having conversations, even something like this, is a lot more impactful, even if it is like, oh, we're just hanging out. But like, okay, Leo is a great example. We do not align politically.
Right. Yes, exactly.
And I align politically, but I know my truth and I can say it and we can have a conversation, and maybe on either end our information exchange will absorb for each other.
That's why the political roundtable is so important.
I love it. I'm getting ready to join you.
That's why the political roundtable is so important, because that's what we do. We bring people together and we discuss things. It's not just me or you. It's we all kind of talk about it. Try to listen to each other too. And
sorry, I don't want to interrupt, Michelle.
Yeah, that's why we have the political roundtable. Notice it's round. It's not called a political square table.
That's right. I linked a thing in the political chat like a week ago, but it was this drag queen named Patty Begonia. And
I love that name.
I've heard of that name.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's a debate, more of a conversation with a right Republican conservative woman. And they talk about preserving nature and nature's beauty in the United States and how to affect that. And it's such an interesting conversation because,
you put it in Michelle's politics channel?
I think
put it in there too.
align
it's
more
really
than
interesting.
just mostly. I think we're
I'd
very
love to
similar
read it,
in some ways.
I love my drag queens. I'm sorry.
What is this, like protecting like the protected lands and stuff like that in the United States? Is that what it's about?
Not only that, but like talking about their questions like, how does my political beliefs align with environmentalism? And then they both give their opinions, or like they do broader statements, like that quiz that we took of like, where would you fall in line with this? It's such an interesting fucking conversation. And then they exchange gifts with each other and they're outside. Because like, I am a big like, let's go outside, let's reconnect with things that I think that we've lost. And it's interesting that the people on the right also, I grew up around a lot of conservatives.
Chris,
I see a lot less people outside.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was just going to say something real quick. Chris, if you ever want, I'll send you the chat. Me and Grok had about if I had a political campaign, one platform would be. I'll send you that. You would love it. You would freak out so bad because it's so different than what anybody else on the mainstream is doing. And now back to what you were saying, Brittany. Sorry about that.
That was it. That was all I really had to say. Was
Vote for
I
Michelle.
thought it was
Check it out.
Yeah, I would vote for Michelle for sure. Here, I'll post it in the politics chat. But it's a right-wing YouTuber and then a left-wing TikTok creator, political environmentalist activist. It's really interesting.
It's actually a fair representation.
What did you say, Wafters?
I'll say it's actually a fair representation. It's not just like, look at this crazy leftist.
No, it's just them talking. It was very relaxing. I'm not going to lie. I was like, well, I want to hear both of them talk more. I was really like, this is 50 minutes or 45 is far too short.
It's good when you think that. Okay, I'll watch it after this right away. Because I love stuff like that. I just put it in general chat. That way I can find it.
Yeah, I'll just put it in general.
Thank you. I can't go through all those tabs. It's too much. Sorry.
Rusty, what are you doing? Cat's here with me.
I heard you talking to Rusty. Let me alt tab back in so I can see Rusty.
Switch games so you can see him.
Oh, Russ.
The mascot.
Just knocked over my empty coffee cup.
That's the producer, Michelle. That is the producer right there.
Yeah.
I've never heard Russ meow. Does he have an old meow? Like a...
He's getting meow, cat. Let me see what my coffee cup was.
I haven't heard him meow either, I don't think.
There you go. I found it.
He sounds like... He looks like a cat would do that.
Yeah.
He's talkative? Or is he silent? I want to know if he talks, Michelle. I want to hear his little...
He meows at me a little bit in the morning. It's a very soft meow.
Oh, he's a quiet guy. Is it like a...
It's not like a soft... It's like more like a chirp. It's,
Oh, so... I love a good...
I think you realize...
I'm loving that she's got the sounds down.
It's almost like he knows that with my hearing, he has to find a way to communicate with me other than spoken word or meowing, because he knows I can't really hear him. So he does give me a self chirp mew. I hear it once in a while.
Well, Mr. Nobody, the goal was for $200. And it was hit yesterday, and it is for Michelle and Chris Bliss to have an amazing...
It was 157.
170.
Right, 170 donations are still appreciated, though. Just want to let you know.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Rusty speaks softly and carries a sharp claw. I love that, Chris.
Yeah. He's a good cat. He's,
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he does. He's a good cat. He lays with me at night. He wakes me up every day. He knows the only way to get my attention is to take those claws and go whack. Go to sleep. Whack. Oh, come on. Whack.
Oh, I love calicos. Oh, my goodness. I love a calico kitty.
Oh,
they're so sweet. You know, I learned, most, if not all, calicos and tortoiseshells are female.
I got a plushy cat over there on the couch.
You do. And orange cats, 95% of them are male.
Yep, actually about 80%.
Yeah, what is it? You need if a cat has 3 colors, chances are it's female.
Yes.
More than likely, yeah. There are a few males, but they're rare.
Oh.
I wonder how many cats are... I've had... the question, I saw a video and I didn't post it in the chat was why does homosexuality still exist? Well, that's interesting because there's a lot of gay animals too. I mean, like, I've had gay cats.
Wait, what? Huh? Who? They're turning the frogs gay, Michelle!
It's a fact of life, Michelle.
Yeah.
If it occurs, in my opinion, it's just always been there. It's always going to be there.
You know, I believe that. And Michelle, I was telling a story yesterday on my stream, and it's a true story. Dolphin. So you know pufferfish, Michelle, right?
Yeah.
So when they get scared, they fill up with water, and if they release a neurotoxin. Dolphins have figured out that if they just nibble, just take a little chunk on that, they don't hurt them. The pufferfish, it releases neurotoxins, and they absorb the neurotoxins just enough, not a lethal amount, just enough. And then they'll pass the pufferfish to the other dolphin, and it'll normally be a pod of like 3 or 4 dolphins,
They're
and
getting high.
they spend about 10 to 15 minutes passing this pufferfish around. They take a little bite, get a little neurotoxin. The pufferfish gets thrown to the next dolphin. The pufferfish is totally fine. They don't kill it. He goes off and lives his life. Obviously had a rough day, but he'll be fine. But then the dolphins float up to the top, Michelle, and they just seem to stare off into space like they're high. Michelle, dolphins have figured out how to get
Maybe
fucked up.
maybe it is a dolphin's version of passing the toke around, right?
Right? Right? I mean, it's so cool to see, dolphins are so smart anyway. But it's just so crazy to think about that they actually understand that they can get a different feeling, right? That's all it is.
And then
Damn, could you imagine seeing the stars in the ocean? And you're a high dolphin?
Oh my
Damn.
God. That would
They're
be
probably
so
like, we need to get
cool.
legs.
Yeah. Thumbs,
gotta get 'em
man.
back.
Fucking thumbs.
This is sometimes why you might see me have a hard time trying to catch up with the chat. It's because what this cat's doing there. He's got his scent
Look.
all over my monitor.
Look at him. Aww.
Michelle, my cats have chewed a tiny corner on my monitor. It drives me crazy.
Well, my cat, he never chewed mine, but he's just leaving his scent all over it.
This is so cute.
Yeah.
He's a good fella.
Yeah. Of course, he likes it too when the door's open so he can go outside in the summer and go outside and use the natural cat box instead of using the cat box. He goes out there, does what he does. He meets up with the other cat we call Kitty and hang out a little bit. He's got a couple friends out there he talks to.
Okay.
That's why.
And the neighbors haven't been giving you a hard time about him?
Yeah, the neighbor downstairs has a cat we call Kitty. He's kind of a mix of tabby and I don't know what else species, but definitely tabby and a few other white and gray with stripes and
right.
He's a boy cat. And then there's I'm sure there's another 2 or 3 cats in the neighborhood he knows. He hangs out with them for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, Rusty is pretty easy to manage. He's just like a roommate that pretty much takes care of his own things. He doesn't need a lot of heavy maintenance from me. He's like
my cats are bad.
Yeah.
When I first got this cat, oh, sorry, Michelle.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Match. Okay, real quick. When I first got this cat, Butters, she was 6 months old, and she got up on my counter, and she knocked down a whole bottle of olive oil, shattering it, and then
no,
she has white paws, and so her paws, her lower belly, everything was yellow, and also she was eating it, licking it. Oh my God, lost my mind.
Well, olive oil can be good for the digestive system, so
God, I love it.
Hopefully, well, her paws were yellow. I had to give her a bath and everything. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And there were little oily paw prints all over my apartment.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
And of course, you also had a big oily mess sitting in the kitchen for you to try to figure out how to mop up.
Yes, I had to throw out the rug. I was like, I'm not even going to try with the rug.
Oh, yeah.
I just gave up. And then I think paper towels or a towel I was willing to sacrifice, it was a pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
Oh, that's why I freaked out so bad. It was the idea of cleaning it up. I mean, I'm sure it was horrible with the cat running all over, but oh my God, the cleanup. Oh.
My cat really enjoys being pet while he's eating. He demands it.
Really?
Yeah. He'll like
That's
try to corral you to his food dish and meow at you to get you to pet him while he's eating.
Okay, that's pretty cute.
Well, I don't see any actual donations that came in through PayPal, so maybe it was something that was donated to Kick. Because
Brittany
I got
also
people who
likes
also
my
donate
cat's
to
name.
Kick too. So
I just saw the big
No,
kitty
I
cat
don't.
come up. I just heard it again.
Oh, it's subscribers, I think.
Subscriber counts too, guys. That's wonderful. Thank you, subscribers. Which are nice because those are the guys that bring me money in. It's different than a follower. That's the one that has a funky tune that goes, wah, wah, wah. Well, something like that. I never changed from the stock, and it's like makes me jump every time I hear it. It's like.
Yeah, sometimes our donation noise scares the shit out of me, Wafters. It'll be like, and I'm like, oh my God! Ah!
The one where the guy's like, donate $150
right now. Gidgy, do you do dono noises?
I do. I'm vertical streaming right now. You guys haven't even seen a real stream, but yeah, I do different ones now. I try to make them not as intrusive because, some people, if you're in the middle of a conversation and you get a dono, it sucks because you have to stop mid-conversation. And if you're in the middle of something good, so I always feel like the really loud ones sometimes. So I go back and forth with noises.
Oh, thank you for the bling. That was a subscribing. Thank you very much for subscribing.
Thank you.
That was a YouTube subscriber. Thank you very much. By the way, so you heard a bling like that. That's YouTube. If you see the one with the funky noise, that's the Kick subscriber, which is really becoming a member on Kick. They call it a subscriber.
Okay.
That's why it gets confusing for me too.
There's different terminology there.
I can simulate that if you want to hear what it sounds like. So let me go to the Botrix screen and I'll do that. Let me simulate it for you guys so you guys can hear what it sounds like. It's really weird. So let's go to Botrix.
I'm scared.
I know. It's like, okay, what's it gonna do?
And I'm gonna go to alerts. Let's see, alerts. Okay, and we're gonna show you the different ones. So here's the subscription one. Okay, use the button to test alerts. Okay, that's the YouTube one. And let me switch this now to the other one. So I'm gonna change it to profile. And we're going to go to the Kick. I didn't even change the Twitch one either, so I'll do the quick one now. We're going to go to quick one. Kick. You're going to go to Kick now? Are you going to go to Kick now? Let's see.
You got this.
Yeah.
Come on, Batrix. Chop, chop.
Let's see. Still stuck on YouTube. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to try this one. Do you want to unlink? No, I don't want to unlink it. I want to switch to it. Or maybe I'm going to click here. Okay, now it's selected. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing again. Because this same sound will go out all of them. I don't want to upgrade. Stop giving me permissions to upgrade crap. Just show me. There we go. Here we go. Here's the subscription one. Here, so you can see what it sounds like.
Oh my gosh, Michele!
You know, so it makes me jump.
Who is that a subscription for? I love that. Who is that for? Which platform? I'm gonna scare the shit out of you one day with that.
That's Kick.
Okay.
I don't know what Twitch sounds like. Let's play a Twitch one. Because I got subscriptions to Twitch too. So let's go do the same thing on Twitch. Thank you. Now I'll go back
Hold
over
on,
here.
headphones users.
It's the same sound. I never updated those because until recently I weren't monetized in those. So if you hear that, there's a tip donate one.
Oh, that's kind of funky.
Yeah. Followers. That's the same. Raid. That's short. That's a raid.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm going to shoot a 70s porn right now.
Yeah, that sounds like.
And here's what they sound like when they donate.
Design your own character.
Kick or Twitch bits.
Cute.
That's cute.
That's cute.
So I got a feeling we go back to the other one. You hear the same thing. So I didn't change a lot of those sounds. So I'm gonna just go back to the YouTube side of it, since that's why you.
Oh, for the love of God.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Brittany, have I told you lately that I think you're a absolutely stunning young lady?
Oh, thank you so much.
No, I'm not trying to be nice.
No joke.
No, I'm not trying to be nice. I swear to God. If I don't compliment you, that means I think you're a piece of shit and you're ugly. Look, have I told you haven't heard me tell fucking Wafters down there that he's cute? Fuck him.
Well, you haven't seen what I look like.
Wafters.
It doesn't matter. You're not as cute as her. How about that? Come at
So
me, bro.
Wait,
I love Wafters.
You mean Killer Whales?
I really enjoy Wafters. He is. The thing I like about Wafters, he's very intelligent, and it's very obvious, but he is very... He doesn't use it, right? He doesn't make you feel stupid when he explains something, I guess, is the easiest way to say it.
He's very down to earth.
Oh, thank you.
No, I mean that. I've watched the shows you've done with Michele and stuff, and I like the way... I mean, I hate to say dumb it down, but, you know, you dumb it down for me.
Thank you. But dumbing it down is a hard thing to do.
No, it is. I know it is.
Here's the thing: if you're unable to dumb something down, that means you don't understand it either.
Excellent point. True. If you understand something, you can take it up one side and yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yep.
Michele, how'd you get so lucky to find these amazing people, by the way?
I just seem to attract some people that actually are very interesting.
How did you find Keldoge?
I saw Keldoge and Val through M60.
How'd you find M60?
I forgot how I found M60.
Was it Noodles?
Yeah, I think it was Noodles. Yeah.
I think it probably was Noodles that introduced them.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, thank you, Noodles. Noodles, come back. I like talking to you. Noodles, come back.
I really.
What's the deal? I don't understand.
He's hurt, and you know.
On me.
There you go, Noodles. God, I miss him.
I think that's very interesting when Chris Bliss said I wanted to comment on. He said that basically the killer whales play with dolphins like they play volleyball, which is kind of weird for the dolphin. Do they know that? Do they know that they're the ball like in volleyball between multiple killer whales? Oh, that's interesting.
Michele, I've had a very amazing experience in my life. I've been in a little bit bigger than a John boat, and I was able to touch a sperm whale.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I lived in Hawaii, and I had a friend that did charters, and he would take me out. And one time we got lucky enough that there were two of them, and they came right by the boat and breached, and I got to touch them. It was so fucking cool. One of the coolest experiences of my life.
What did the skin feel like? I got a feeling it's probably kind of rough.
You know, When I felt it, it was cold and hard and soft. It was smooth. It felt smooth. It felt like a fish. It felt like a fish. It's not a fish, but it felt like a fish. Not scaly, but just that soft, kind of hard, fleshy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's so hard to describe, but it was
like something that was muscular, kind of.
There is something very humbling about being next to something so massive.
Yep.
It's really a godly kind of it's very cool. Very, very cool.
The ocean's kind of scary.
I'm so excited. The ocean, the most unexplored part of the world,
Yeah.
We only know what, 10% of what's down there?
That's true. We only know a small portion of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet you anything that ET bases are indeed underwater. They're definitely
that makes sense, like Atlantis, Michelle.
Yeah. Underwater bases, underwater cities.
I mean, it makes sense because they wouldn't get bothered.
People would say that about Iran paying us a stimulus check, considering Iran right now looks like a basically Leroy Brown with a couple pieces gone right now. I don't think Iran is going to be able to afford to pay for anything.
Michelle, update on stimulus. Dodge division checks. Trump said Iran is going to pay us. Michelle, Iran is going to pay. Would you stop fucking with her? Iran is not paying us anything. Oh, Jesus, you had something held,
Iran
too. Good
looks like Leroy Brown with a couple pieces gone right now. How are they going to pay for it? They have nothing.
Well, I'd imagine Iran is still incredibly wealthy, but I promise Iran is not giving. There are no stimulus checks. Don't listen to them. No more stimulus checks. It's done. We realized we fucked the world by doing it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that...
God forbid we help people.
And I think that because of your false information, I'm going to need to give you a timeout for about 10 minutes. Duh.
Bye. Bye.
So, take a 10-minute timeout.
Michelle said, "Kick rocks, bitch."
I don't need to. We don't need to give false truths here.
That is true. That is true. Michelle tries to keep it very above board. I'm trying to find a joint.
I'm trying to keep it factual. I don't know what the real story is. I don't.
Yes, factual. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for, Michelle. It's Friday.
Gotta get down on Friday.
Yeah. So
everybody's
Chris
looking forward
and Hammer
to
and Nails, what I'm
weekend.
gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna find the chat I had with Grok about if I was running for president of the United States, just so you guys could see
shit.
My platform
Michelle,
would be.
okay,
Gigi, I'll send it to you too because I think you'll.
Yeah, send it to me, Michelle. I like reading those. You know I do. I don't like admitting that I like reading your Grok stuff.
I mean,
I have an idea. I don't know if I'll be able to tune in for story time, but Wafters and I came up with a political party that we would love to run called the Bimbo Party.
Oh my God!
We can add that.
Which is
to another story because I think very soon we're going to be coming to an end of this story. Anyway, we're going to be moving on to another story.
Okay, well, hear me out then. If you want to use this for a story, the Bimbo Party is a party only run with women that are like stereotypical bimbos, but they could be intelligent, whatever, it doesn't matter. But
I can do this. I can do this.
They are all bimbos.
Oh my God, I can do this, Michelle.
What you can do is DM me the content, and then I create the story. I will just use your intro because I never thought of that. Maybe come up with a story, and then I'll plug it into Grok. And maybe we'll use that for next week.
I would definitely be down to run the Bimbo Party.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wafters and I did like our own political stream, and I was telling him, and I think Gigi, you'll agree with me, that a bimbo woman could tell you the most horrible, authoritarian, bad news, the world's changing, life is going to be ruined forever. But if it was a bimbo woman, it would blow, like it would like soften the blow. You'd be
Exactly.
like,
If Gidget was telling you, look,
okay.
I think you're amazing, but we're going to have to raise the tariffs on all China imports by 12%. Okay.
I'd be like,
And
well,
then-
yeah, totally. I understand.
And then the ballot that you vote on, the person running would be named something like Tits McGee. So
oh
like,
my God.
even if you-
Can Tits McGee, like, can she have scented voter registration cards and stuff?
Oh my God, yes. Like everybody
you don't understand. You don't
perfume
understand.
on
I can
every
take
single ballot.
I would have my golf cart all decorated, and we would hand out political cards with a little scent on them, maybe a little cupcake.
Oh my God! See,
Well, when
dude,
I
it's
was
becoming
working
more
with Grok
realized.
on my campaign, I was very much aiming to keep it serious. So it wasn't meant to be funny. So it's kind of what I really would do. And Grok was helping me to define things that I would need to work with to get the kind of support. So it was meant to be funny. I definitely did have a homeless agenda to help the homeless. We did mention it on the political
Okay,
show.
let's talk about it. Hang on, let's talk about it. How would you help the homeless? If you were president, how would you help the homeless?
Okay, well, first of all, we have a lot of empty military bases, residential districts that have been vacant for years.
Oh, okay.
Something based similar on the urban homesteading. You want a place to live. You understand you have to stay there for 5 years by yourself, with you and your family. But you have to fix it up yourself. To help you will actually ease any kind of restrictions, such as easements on sewer and water and stuff, so people can still remain independent as long as they can keep sanitation up. So we will not charge you rent. We will not charge you taxes. And then at the end of the 5 years, you get the title in the deed to the property you're on. So then you got a permanent place to live. And in addition, in these old military-based residential districts will provide medical facilities for offices, like for doctors and care, so that people can go ahead and still have a locally accessible doctor as well as on-campus bus service.
That would be amazing for sure, but I don't. Yeah, I mean, it would be. I think that's great. I think that is great.
I'll send you the video or the whole document. It'll explain everything. And it's only part of the story. And then, of course, I am a bit of a druid.
Do you guys talk politics a lot? Because my son is very into politics also. This is really scary how much you are in common.
When I send you that file, you can send it to your son. And if he wants to comment
okay, Michelle, yeah.
We're a mixed bag. We do Lolcow reacts. We're reading.
All right.
I
love the reading. Yes, I love that.
We're gonna read some tonight at 9.
At 9? Okay.
9:30.
Okay, I will be there.
9:30. Give or take when I get off work.
That's fine. Oh my God, you work too?
Yes, I work 3 jobs. I work here on YouTube. It's a part-time gig. I work another part-time gig at my and then I work a full-time gig 6 days a week.
Oh my! What the fuck?
You have to in this day and age.
Hey,
I also work three jobs if you count YouTube.
You guys,
yeah, me and Walkers are on the 3-job grind set.
Jesus.
Maybe just had a strike if they get you. Let us know.
Yeah. God, this. That's a lot of work. That is a lot of work.
Yes, it is. But you know
I've been working since I was.
So let me just clarify one thing. Some people have said to me. Some people say, "Oh, YouTube is not a job." Excuse me, but you know, and I know. If you work as much as I do with 6 shows in the morning now, 6 shows at night, wouldn't you call that work?
Oh, yeah, that's a job. That's a job for sure,
That's
Michelle.
a job. So I don't know why some people say YouTube is not work. It's a side hustle for me. It's not bringing in enough to...
Well, it is my job. This is my full-time job. I am a content creator. That is my job. My bills being paid are dependent on what I make on the internet.
Exactly.
And I'm very blessed right now. I'm very, very blessed. But in order to be that blessed, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time. Lots of time investment in being a streamer. Lots of time investment.
Right.
But it is still an absolute dream job, unlike any job I've ever had in my life, because I get to sit on my ass and talk to people. So trust me, I understand why people say, well, that's not a real job. You're right, because I don't have to set an alarm. I don't have to do a lot of things. I am very, very blessed to have that in my life. But I get why people say it. But Michele, don't let it fool you. Those of us that know. I know how hard you work. It is a job for us. We work very hard.
Yeah, I definitely haul ass every day. Trust me.
No, I know you do. I know you do.
Could you imagine what my life would be like if I didn't have YouTube? Because the
No.
fact is, let's be honest, if I didn't have YouTube, I would probably be pretty much washed up. I mean, this is the one thing that helped me to feel like I'm part of something. Because for people with disabilities, YouTube, that's probably why there's so many of us on YouTube, I think. Because it's one thing that we can do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like, I'm not joking, Michele. Your show helps me get up and get out of bed and start my day.
Right.
So I can
It's
get
the
going.
same
You
for
know what I
me
mean?
too.
Like,
It's the same thing. Because I know.
Yeah, Michele wouldn't get out of that bed if she didn't have this show. It would not be good.
No, I'd be in bed and fatter than the women you talked about earlier.
Oh, stop.
No, Michele.
You never know. You never know.
You never know, but
Michele,
you're doing pretty darn good, girl.
Yeah.
Would you go to a Renaissance fair, or would that be too overwhelming? I kind of would love to see you in
I
like
went to
your
one with Noodles,
elf get up.
but unfortunately we
Noodles, I've heard of one.
We kind of upset the Renaissance fair with Noodles recording and me recording, but we didn't know that they did not permit cameras, and
they were very ugly to Michele.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We won't be going back there. We will not be giving them our money.
They agreed to let us come back. The manager apologized to me. But yeah, I mean,
they didn't like you recording. That's what it was.
It was a Renaissance fair. They didn't want anyone recording. She was just holding it, and they were so ugly to her. These two women were so. Oh my god, I was so pissed. Oh my god, Noodles was beyond. Noodles was about to go ballistic. He was so mad. Yeah. I mean, we were all. It was, they were ruder than they had to be. No reason to be rude to her the way they were. Oh no, they were very. Those of you in the chat that remember it, y'all know. But Noodles was right there taking up for her and protected her.
First of all, you really couldn't see the no camera side anywhere.
No.
And it didn't say.
Well, and what's so ironic is they were filming when they got there and when they bought their tickets and walked through and everything. I mean, they saw them with their cameras before any of this happened. And then these two women were just so ugly to Michele. And they're like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And she's like, Michele doesn't move that fast and she can't hear these bitches cocking at her. And they were just no. And they were old fucking nasty biddies.
I got a feeling two things that did it was the old business cards was one, and two,
she was handing out the Chatterbait
somebody else called
cards.
the Renaissance Fair, the Robin Hood Fair, and bitched. Oh, thank you very much for remembering. No, I'm 60. Thank you so much.
There's that little bitch. Tell him to get his ass up here.
7 months. He's been a member.
Get your ass up here.
Come on up, M60.
7 months ain't shit, bitch. Get on my level.
Come on up, M60.
What's up, M60?
You gotta pull his card, Michele.
Gotta pull his card, yeah. His card's 3, but I don't even know what the question is he wants the answers to. I mean,
M60, you need to ask the questions.
The question that M60 needs answered is, will he find love and happiness in his life?
In his life? That's kind of a big, long time.
Will he find Claire Michael?
Wait, but I guess, let me get the cards out here.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Better watch out, M60. We're up here bonding. Now I'm going to be over in your part of the woods. Bet you love that, don't you? Don't you, pretty boy? I love me some M60. He's a good guy.
All right, so 3-card spread.
M60 said in the chat, I just want a daily card. I don't know what that means. Does that mean something to you?
Yeah, it means he wants to know what his day's gonna probably be like, right? I think it means I don't see him in the chat here. Does he in the chat somewhere else?
On YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
I see him.
He says, I just want a daily card. Okay. And he says, I don't even want to be in my part of the woods. Says,
Oh.
He said, I just want a daily card.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Oh, God.
It's dramatic.
Yeah, you were saying I could just imagine. Well, I'm excited. Normally, the advice that I gave last night is the best advice to nip shit in the bud, according to some higher ups. It's something that apparently a lot of YouTubers don't use.
What's that?
Are you in our group chat, Walters?
Which one?
No, I don't think.
He's not. I'm not going to say it on live just because I don't want anyone to hear it, but I will make sure. I'll make sure that either Britt or M60 tells you.
Oh, okay.
It was just a way to deal with a problem M60 was having. I've been working on.
Gotcha.
All right, so first card we got is the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands, and usually intense means usually the ending of something. So,
that could be good.
Yeah, it means ending of something. Usually end of responsibility, maybe obligations. Here's exactly what it means when we read it. It says here.
What about people shit talking
end of
on you?
responsibilities, burdens, priorities, codependence. So.
Okay.
And then you have the Lover's card, which is major arcana number 6.
Lover's card.
You can see how badly beat up this poor cards are getting. These cards are getting dog-eared on the bottom. So eventually I'm going to have to replace these cards because they're getting old. Attraction, love, beauty, synergy. So it sounds like some things are going to change for you. Maybe romance, beauty, attraction.
Oh?
But you got the 7 of Swords, Sneaky Pete is showing up. See, he steals 6 and leaves the 1 behind.
Stinky fucking Pete.
Yeah, and if I go back to the 7 of Swords, just so you understand what it says. It says, the 7 of Swords says,
y'all hear her home phone ringing?
Deception, mistrust. In other words, there might be a possible relationship thing for him or something, maybe to do with business, but he has his doubts. Whatever it is for the day.
Okay.
Something about what's going on right now for the day. You got some distrust about it. It could be a good thing, but you got your doubts. You're questioning if it's really in your best interest. So, that's what it means. So, and, in the future, I should show you how me and Grok worked on a simulation. Oh, there's an AI that does this on YouTube. Remember on Twitch when they had the Ask Jesus AI? Well, somebody did the same thing on YouTube. They got an Oracle AI for tarot readings. And I actually tried it. And I was talking about what's holding my channel back. And one of them is fear. You're afraid. And I thought about it and said, yeah, it makes some sense. I mean, I'm afraid of going too far forward because I'm afraid I might get hurt again. Yeah. Sorry if phone calls are long. Just wanted to apologize for dropping. That's okay. Come on up. So let me show you guys something since I got the camera here. Now, if people wanted to know how I do this show, I can show here because there's no password. You can see I'm still using the Chrome captions on the top. Plus, we got these captions on the side here too, so we can see what the panel is saying or what I'm saying. And now I have the YouTube chat and non-Botrix chats from the other the Kick and Twitch also coming up here as well. And here is where we are number-wise on currently on YouTube with currently 12 watching, 190 views, 20-minute engagement time. We're doing really good.
Oh, nice engagement, Michele.
Yes, absolutely. And
good job, baby girl.
And the stream quality is good. And 3,000 kilobits per second.
The hell is a kilobit?
That's 3 megabits per second. I don't know why they just don't say megabits, because that's really what it is. So we're doing really good as far as the signal and stuff goes.
Hell yeah.
And don't forget, guys, if you want to make an anonymous donation, you can. You will receive a little bling on the screen. It'll say how much you donated.
With the Botrix. Yep.
With the Botrix tip link, yeah. It
Michele,
doesn't have to give you a real name unless you want to give a name to it. You can.
I do too.
I have to get ready for work.
Yeah,
I don't want you to end. It's been so good, but I do have to run also, Michele. This has been an amazing show.
Absolutely.
Yes,
thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us.
So
take care, guys.
Thank you, Michele.
So everybody,
bye.
So thank you guys for being up here. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching too, David S. Thank you for being by as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm right in the middle of a major warpath thing. That's why I've been quiet.
That's okay.
Captured major objective, and I just found out about it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being up here. I appreciate it.
All
right. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Okay, so this is been a very good show today, very successful show, and I want to say thank you for everybody for being here. Let's not forget to ask your blessings for the day. May all of you have a happy and safe day. May your days be bright. May your water be clean. May your air smell fresh. And may your friends be with you in your journey through this world. And don't forget, we care about you too. We want you to feel comfortable with us and help us by sharing the show out with your friends. Let's get this channel to be successful in a larger audience. We appreciate your support, and we want you to know that we're here for you every day of the week. Just about. I don't think we have to take a day off. No, I'm on Lemmy's show on Sunday at 3, and then I do Silvermoon at 7. And Silvermoon is when you can see me spurge out a little bit, have a little fun. If you want to see me in a non-professional approach, you might enjoy that. That's good. Yeah, so may it be. The service is over. Time to go. Peace, God. Love it. Don't forget to like and share and hype the shows. And don't forget to be excellent to one another and party on, dude. And we'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for Story Time with Grok. Absolutely. Until then, bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Michele Marie Dalene, I will always be there for you. Michele, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she dances through life, her heart in control. She won't give up, she won't sit down. In her purple dress, she twirls